switched on
Yeah,
mute.
yeah, it's okay. So
I'll just keep it on mute
yeah, yeah,
for the chat, right? Yeah.
yeah.
1 second.
So guys, we are here now today, and with me, my student is also there. Arvind is here, and we are going to have fun tonight. That's our plan. And today is the semi-finals of, Speed Chess Championship is there. Let me check whether we are live or
Yeah,
not. Yeah, we are live here, and
yeah, we are live.
Yeah, so amateur sketch artist is also here. So welcome, Armin, to our channel, and let's see what happens today. And people are also going to come here, I think, very soon, because in 5 minutes or something like that the games will start for sure. So we are hoping the games will soon or later will start. Yep. Okay, hello. Yes, amateur is also here, so hello. And let me check whether you can see the board and everything. You can see it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we were not looking at any games as such. We were just here to check it out. There are some games which are going on. Maybe I'll just keep this game so that people can look at the games, and we'll continue then after some time. So guys, do like the stream, because in 5 minutes the games of Speed Chess Championship will be live, and we will be enjoying Nakamura versus Wesley So, which is going to be a very tough match. That's what that's what I think. And okay, so Sachin is also here. Hello, Sachin. Yeah. So Arvind, I would like to ask you, who is your favorite today? Like, who do you support?
Nakamura.
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 Oh, really? Why is your favorite? Like, what do you like about his
He's
games?
he's one of the best speed players I think I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
After I think he's close to Carlsen.
Uh-huh.
He's one of the only players I think who can stretch Carlsen in the shortest formats.
Yeah. That's why you like his games. That's cool.
Yeah, and his style also. His style is very similar when it comes to like openings of King's Indian, and at one
Mm-hmm.
point he used to also play Dragon. So it kind of similar suits my style also.
Okay, cool. So that's the thing about him you like. Well, I like also his style, and mainly I love his commentary also when he is playing his games on Twitch or when he's live streaming. So let's see today what happens. If he's going to bring some miracles today on the board, then I'll be very happy.
Also, his form is another this thing. He almost beat Fedosif 10-0 at the start
Yeah.
the last time. So that is
Mm-hmm.
also there.
That's also there. And the thing is that the way he dominated that match, it means a lot. I think it shows that he is completely dominating. Even the games in the starting, like he was completely winning, but he drew one game.
Yeah.
That was the only thing. Like he drew one game. Otherwise, it was well, who is Nakamura? Well, Nakamura is a player. You can say like he is among the top 5 players in the world, and on chess.com he is the highest rated player, and he has crossed 30, I think 3400 rating. That is the only
He's I
player.
think crossed 3500 also
Yeah,
in I think
bullet
last month.
bullet or something like
Bullet.
that. Yeah, so you can see like he is number one player when it comes to faster time controls. So in just a few minutes or something like that, the games will start, and we'll enjoy also, guys. So we are waiting for it, and till that time this game is going on. I don't know who is this player exactly. I just put his name, but he is a grandmaster, it seems. And maybe after some time the games will get more. If you have any questions, can definitely ask us, guys, because we are waiting for Nakamura's game to start. We just thought like maybe we can come a little bit early and set up everything. I think everything is set up here, and we are good to go. And just to let you know, Arvind is my student, and today I thought like maybe we will explain the games the way we explain in the class, and it will be more fun also to watch the analysis and everything. So that's the thing. Well, here amateur, is he the best chess player? Yes, he is among the best chess players in the world. That's what I will say. Like in normal FIDE rating also he is one of the best. Oh, Yuvraj is also here present. Wow, great. So guys, who is your favorite player? Once the games will start, me and Arvind are going to analyze the games together. Maybe I can ask some questions to Arvind what he thinks about the position, and we will go further. Also Pratik is also here. Guys, do like the stream, because today we want to see good response from you, and I hope that today means I am rooting for Nakamura. Who you are rooting for? Means Arvind is also rooting for Nakamura. Can you please write down in the chat who is your favorite today? Are you supporting Nakamura or Wesley So? Because Wesley So is also a very great player. He recently won against the great Magnus Carlsen on his birthday. That was Skilling Open. That was amazing. Arvind, have you seen those games?
Yeah, I have. And I was watching it live, I think, in
Oh
ChessBase
wow,
India channel
wow! The
when
games
this
have
happening.
started. By the way, the games have started here. Good to see you all. Yes. So can you see it? Maybe on the stream also they can see this thing which is going on. Yeah, they can see it on the
Yeah.
stream also, I think. Yeah. So let's see what happens here. They are started with e4, e5, and this c6 move has been played. Maybe black wants to play d5 at some point, right?
This is, I think, the main line. This is main line for bishop's opening. Like when you go for bishop c4, d3, they
Mm-hmm.
usually counter attack immediately with c6, d5. Like
Yes.
now next d5 should come if I'm not mistaken in this line.
Yeah,
The
it
castles.
should definitely come, but we need to take care of the pawn on e5. Okay, he is taking care of the pawn on e5. That's what I was thinking. Like, because if you don't take care of the pawn on e5, then it is little bit difficult. Means you cannot immediately play it.
Yeah.
If the knight is not there on d2, because if you capture on e5 at any point, queen a5 check and the knight will be gone. So that was the hidden threat, I'll say. But Nakamura is white here in this position, and he is playing against one of you can say the informed player, Wesley So. Okay, here Yuvraj is saying Vasuli Bhai is good, but Baja
Bishops.
Bajna Wala Naka is favorite. Yeah, okay. Okay, I think they are going to convert the setup completely into
Italian.
Italian.
And
Yeah, Italian.
Italian.
But usually they don't capture on e4 in Italian.
They usually don't play d5 so early. I have
Yes.
not seen many games where black goes for d5.
And the more important point is also that in Italian, usually the bishop is there on this diagonal, not there on e7.
Yeah.
Only the white setup is Italian, not the black setup.
But the black is able to remove the queens out, and I think now if the bishop, let's even say, comes to e6 or g4,
Mm-hmm.
black is better, I think, better developed at this point
Yeah, that's
because
there,
he has
but
the pressure.
still, this is just the opening phase. I think the equal position is there. Knight g3 has played. He wants to castle most probably, and the pawn on e5 is also something he needs to take care. Wow, Sachin is supporting Wesley, so he's saying like आज नाकाबंदी होगी. Wow. Let's see क्या होता है. We are here to support both the players. It's not like Wesley So is not a player who we will not be supporting. We'll be very happy to see interesting games. That's what I will say. Hikaru OP in the chat. Wow. Wesley So. Sachin is supporting Wesley So. Guys, do let us know if there are other recommendations also from you. If you want to know something more about the players, let me know, because I'll be very happy to talk about those things. So Arvind, rook e8 has been played in this position. He's playing very cautious chess, because earlier the rook was on d8. What do you think? Why did he play rook e8? What's your
He's
understanding?
like he's I think just trying to be solid for the first 1-2 games. I think he wants to like get it equal, get the positions fine, and play smooth chess for the first 2-3 games.
Mm-hmm.
And I think once he's in the rhythm, he'll start taking more risks or trying to play like more counter-attacking positions.
Yeah, that's also there. And one more thing is like the reason why he is playing the same piece again on this file is like now knight into e5 will not be that much cool, because if you capture on e5, then all sorts of threats on e4 are going to come, because bishop d6 will come, and followed by e4 is also a little bit weakness. What if knight into e5? That's what I was talking about, Pratik. Knight into e5 means bishop d6 will be coming, and the pawn on e4 is hanging, and if the knight moves back, then the e4 will be falling. Yes, Yuvraj, definitely will be doing something related to opening. I'll come up with openings also in maybe a few days. But before that, we have this tournament, this semi-final is there, final is also there. So let's see. Okay, he saves the pawn on e5 and bishop f8. Maybe he wants to go for something. Bishop g4 on the next move.
Bishop g4, rook a d8.
Yeah.
Just I think finishes development.
Okay, first the knight needs to be taken care of. Maybe he needs to go to which square? Knight e6 doesn't look good because e5 pawn is hanging. Okay. This knight is also jumping over to f5 square. Let's see what happens.
G6, bishop g7. I think g6 here.
Directly g6, or will you yeah, g6 is very important, because if after knight f5 g6 comes, then h6 square is also gone.
Yeah, and I
And
think now the bishop will go to g7 and
yeah,
stay from there and keep an eye on the e5 pawn and the c3, the whole h8 to a1 diagonal.
correct, correct. Bishop is going to come on this diagonal and it will be a safe position, but right now it is not needed. He goes for this bishop, which is also a very good bishop, I'll say. And knight g4 is definitely one of the interesting ideas. Okay, he is going for the queen side. Okay, fine. Somehow I feel like
a3.
Wesley So is pretty strong, solid player. Strong, no? Solid player. He hardly makes mistakes.
Yeah, you have to draw him out. Like you have to make the position little complex at least,
Mm-hmm.
so that he spends time, because otherwise there's no way you can get him.
Yeah. Means you are talking about Nakamura, right? Means you need to
Yeah.
force him to think. Yeah, that's there. But the way he plays smoothly is completely astonishing, I'll say. Like, it's very difficult to play very smoothly in time pressure, but he always manages to do that thing because he is very quick when it comes to the blitz or bullet, also, you can say.
Do you think Black will ever play f5 here? Since
No, no,
there's a
no,
pawn
no.
on g6.
No, I don't think so. He has played pawn on g6 just to like stop all these threats, because playing f5 means you need to play your king first, because this bishop is there on this diagonal. If where are you going to put
Yeah.
your king? Maybe king g7,
I
that's the only move where you cannot put it anywhere, and even if you get f5, what are you going to achieve? You don't have any other pieces which will be now after e into f5, g into f5. I think it is white who is more prepared for the opening of this file and diagonals everywhere on this side of the board, not the black. So if black
Because his
goes,
bishop here is very passive. Because I'm not able to find out where he puts the c8 bishop.
yeah, it is okay. At some point he might go for knight b6. Okay, he goes for this queen side attack, but knight b6 bishop e6, something which I was thinking maybe, but he is not going for that exactly, because white is playing on the queen side. The more position gets opened up, it will be good for I think white only in this position, because white is much more well developed. But as we can see, the position is quite balanced. Yes, Ajit is saying hi, sir, and Arvind bhai. Oh, really? Thanks.
Knight b6. If I take.
Knight b6. You want to play knight b6 here in this
No, but
position?
knight b6, then you can just take the pawn. Okay,
Yeah,
so he takes.
yeah. He is going for the everything now. The pawn c6 pawn is a weakness. That's what I will say. But b4 is also a weakness. So both sides are have mutual weaknesses in this position. That's what we can say in this position. Okay, how they are going to play? Maybe at some point he might even go for the exchanges of these two pawns. Means so black will be very happy to capture the pawn on b4 and give up the pawn on c6. The game is getting very, oh my god, he captured there.
Wait.
Okay, d7 is hanging. D7 is hanging. That's why he is going for this move. Did he lose the pawn straight away?
But does he have compensation for it? So bishop takes, rook takes d7. I don't see much of compensation for black here.
Yeah, bishop into h6 came as a big surprise. I was not at all expecting this thing. But bishop into b4 you can play. Okay. Means if you capture
But bishop,
yeah, rook d7 and rook b7 is there. Yeah,
rook
yeah.
b7 is hanging.
Yes, yes, correct, correct, correct. Okay, he goes for knight into h6. That's very important. Now the bishop on c8 needs to be supported. What happens to Magnus Carlsen? Ame, good to see you here. Well, Magnus Carlsen is going to play, right? Magnus Carlsen will play against who is his semi-finalist opponent?
He's playing Maxime Bashir-Lagrave
Yes, he's
on
going to
Friday.
play. Yes, he's going to play against MVL, and that match will be very interesting. Let's see how it goes, because in the previous tournament also, which happened, Skilling Open, MVL is playing very amazing chess. Well, this tournament is Speed Chess Championship. I have given the logo besides me, that is Speed Chess Championship SSC semi-finals. Guys, do like the stream if you are new here. Okay.
Can black play bishop c6 here?
Why bishop c? He
Bishop
can
c8,
get
bishop c8, sorry.
bishop
c8
c8.
and rook into b4.
Okay, he has pinned the knight first of all. He has pinned f4 knight. He is going for the pin here. Knight g4. Okay, black is putting some pressure. He'll definitely exchange the knight, because the pawn on f7 is also a weakness in this position.
He'll get back the pawn at least. So knight e5, fe5, bishop e5.
Mm-hmm.
And then rook f2 maybe. Okay, so he takes it with the bishop
Yeah,
first.
because knight in front of the isolated pawn is always a good idea. And surprisingly here, Nakamura is the one who is having less time in this position.
But it's 1 second increment, so I think that time won't be a factor here.
Yes, yes, time won't be a factor here in this position.
But how will Nakamura go ahead? Because now he has b4 and e4b.
Somehow I feel like he needs to play this bishop to b7 to get rid of this pin, because it's a forever pin kind of a thing. Yeah, he goes for it because
Okay.
it was getting very difficult for him. Maybe now the standard procedure, okay, he saves the pawn on b4, maybe h3 will be played so that this kind of tricks will not happen in future. Well,
But
the
now this
yeah, yeah.
the e4 and but the rook is forever guarding the b4 and e4 pawn. So
Yeah. Okay,
at
he's
max,
going
I think
going for this pawn. Okay, they are going to draw, I think, rook d4 and
yeah.
okay, they are going to draw, I think. They are playing the same. Okay, no. He's going for, okay, it's a draw, it's a draw. That's what I was thinking, like they will draw because they are going to keep playing and keep playing in this position. Let me check everything is perfect. Yeah, it's perfect. The score is half but till now, and let's see. Guys, I would like to tell you that today I am streaming with my student Arvind. Can you please Arvind, introduce yourself to the viewers, like till when you're playing and what is your rating and everything, and it will be good, they can also know about you something, because I can talk about you, but it will be better if you introduce yourself. Can you
So I
introduce?
started, yeah, I
Yeah.
started playing chess, I think when I was 6, 7 years, so around 7 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I got my rating around when I was 11, 12 years, and now I'm
And
around
how much was your rating, starting rating?
1500, around
Okay.
1520. 1520 it started with. Now
Uh-huh.
it's 1602.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And I started coaching. Started taking coaching from Atul sir from around April. And
Yeah.
my breakthrough result was then when I came 16th in the Sun Messages online
Yeah.
tournament.
Online suggest tournament. That is a big tournament which happens in Spain. And I also played that tournament off online, you can say, like over the board tournament. I have played that tournament in 2016. It happens in December. So this time it was a
Yeah, the
little bit
dates are
postponed.
out.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's on 13th December, I think. They've come over the board again.
Yeah, yeah. Obviously, in Spain, the tournaments have resumed, and it will be fun to watch. Every time I miss playing that tournament by some reason. This time it is because of the COVID. I'm not able to travel to Spain, but it's good. So thanks for introducing. And guys, here we are with another game with between Nakamura and Wesley So. So guys, if you are there, please let us know, because I can see new people are here, and you can tell us like who is your favorite today. Like, are you supporting Nakamura or are you supporting Wesley So? So we'll come back to the game. This is the Rai Lopez Berlin variation. It happened. I'll just go from the start, like what happened. Bishop b5, knight of bishop c5. They went for a couple of exchanges here in this position, and then d6, h6. This sometimes I feel like h6 move is played for both the purposes. Sometimes g5, this kind of. But here, obviously, it is not going to happen. Bishop c7, queen e2, and castle f4, capture here, and d5. Okay, he is offering for the exchange here, and
But
black.
is it too early? Is I
No, the thing is that
D5?
I feel like somehow he is playing d5 for this reason also, to block this bishop. And
But the bishop
if
then usually goes back to c2, right? So even if I take and I take, and then I can play d4 and play bishop c2 and come on
yes,
the c2
yes,
ab1 to h7 diagonal.
yes, that's there, but exactly right now it is not opening up, no. So you can wait for a while, and there was also this bishop is also going to come, no, in the game. So it's not that much problem, because usually it gets problematic when other bishop is also there on the board. With only one bishop, you cannot really create that many threats, because black was very clever to exchange one pair of bishop. That's what I will feel. Okay,
So
here
he got one.
people are Wesley So supporters are here. Naka supporters are three, and three are Wesley So supporters. Okay, it is tied down. It is tied. It is quite tough, right, to support any one of these two players. Both are pretty strong. Queen e7, maybe with the idea of playing bishop e6 and exchange the bishops. That might be there.
Yeah. I don't. This e4 pawn could either be his biggest strength or turn into the biggest weakness here because
But
it's isolated.
the thing is that even if he lose the pawn, the position is means pawns will be equal. He got one extra
Yeah.
pawn. It's not like the exchange. Naka OP. Prasad Kanu, both are good. Yeah, obviously both are good guys, and Let's see what happens. Magnus OP. Okay, Magnus is not playing here. Maybe you can say Magnus OP in the next semi-finals, not today.
So his idea is to go rook a f1 and knight g4 maybe here, trying to get something before black gets
I
bishop
somehow
e6.
feel like he might be very happy to just capture here also after rook a, because the pawn structure will be too much ruined, and the queen will also come here and followed by knight f5 and all those threats are there. So I'll be very happy to capture on f6 after rook
So
a f1.
rook a f1, if I go bishop e6, you will take on f6, gf6, queen h5.
Yes, and I will put pressure on this side of the board.
So he's going a5. But a5, even if I get in a4, let's say, if I'm able to get in rook a f1 and bishop c2, this bishop on c8 and rook on e8 look like they're not even developed yet. Like they're
Yeah,
not even active.
yes, they're not active for sure.
So rook a f1.
Okay, Sachin is asking you something. Like Sachin is asking Arvind, can you share your story on chess? What helped you grow? Lot of beginners here. Okay, you can tell him. Guys, just to let you know, Arvind is a 1600 player right now. He started with a good rating only, 1500 rating, but now he has improved, and he in the past also he worked, and this year we are working together more often. So Arvind, maybe you can talk a little bit about Sachin's question.
Yeah, so the major thing is with chess is you have to just keep repeating it. So chess works on the principle of just practice, practice, and practice. So especially like when let's say you take one facet of your game like endgame. So you have to just keep perfecting it. Like you let's say you take this book called 100 Endgames You Must Know. That's one of the books that everyone should be knowing now because that concludes most of the basic endgame knowledge. So like you do it once, then after a few days, you again do it for the second time, then you do it for the third time, and that's how you keep learning. And as your learning curve keeps going better and better, you start becoming a better player.
Yeah, so preparation is the main part rather than the just performing in the tournament or in your games or something like that's what you are talking about, right? And I
Yeah.
also believe that thing only. That's what in our class also we try to do that thing. Like we mainly focus on the skills to develop, and then results will definitely follow. Okay, that's good. Amazing. We want to see Nakamura versus Magnus as final. Obviously, it might happen in few days. Okay, Abhishek Gupta. Hello, hello. Guys, do like the stream so that you will also enjoy, and more people will also join us. So don't forget to like the stream if you are new here, and obviously you can definitely subscribe to the channel also.
Nakamura found a nice way to defend the f6 piece. He went rook a6.
Yeah, rook a6. Maybe that was the main idea of a5. He was just carrying him for a4, but the main idea was like rook a6 and supporting everything. Now this is just fizzling out because
Just to liquidate into a draw. Or
yeah. And the thing is also that white has weaknesses here, and black also has equal number of weaknesses. So it will be surely a draw in few more moves. I think they will not stretch too much because the match is just heating up, I think.
I think queen d5 and maybe okay b6 or like something like queen d5 and after the queen trade and finish it.
I think queen d5 was a possibility, but one more thing
Because
was also
everything was
gonna,
defended.
yeah, everything. Maybe they want to keep the queens on the board to fight for a while. Okay.
Queen c8, king f7, king f6,
Yeah.
queen f3.
No, I think king f8 means it is just a draw. He doesn't want to go to g6. If he is going to g6, then it means that he wants to play for more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even there, I think there are just checks in between. Even king g6 is just queen e4.
Queen e4. Then again, he needs to come back.
You have to come back to king f7.
Barinder Sun, last day I won 20 matches continuously, and today I just got crushed maybe by a low rated player in every format. Yeah, chess is not so easy, guys. Means I was also playing yesterday and I lost so many games yesterday, so it's not so easy. Sometimes it depends upon your mood also. If and it also depends whether you are tired or not. You need to be very fresh because when it comes to faster time control, you need to be in fresh frame of mind. Then only you can give your best. Nitin Laukar as Nitin, good to see you here. I hope you guys are new here, and I hope that you have subscribed to the channel also, and it's going to be a draw. I don't have any doubts. They're not going to play too much of
Yeah.
So we'll be looking at the different game very soon. Maybe in few more seconds it will be happening on the board.
I think king f8 is repetition here. If just one more time goes to king f8, it's repetition.
Okay, we have one question. Chaitanya is asking, can white do back rank made by e1? Yeah, he can get checkmated, but why will white allow that thing, right? Yeah, it's a draw. It's
Okay,
a draw.
so it's a draw.
Yeah. So e4, e5 again. Are they going to go for bishop c4? Okay, knight c6.
No,
This time it's a
Rai
different.
Lopez.
Rai Lopez. Okay, again they are going to repeating the same opening. I'll say.
Knight e4. Okay, this time Wesley plays knight e4.
Yeah. Okay, knight a3. Maybe knight c2. He wants to go around.
I think he'll go knight c4.
And then knight e3.
He'll go bishop c. Yeah, bishop
Knight
c2, knight c4, knight e3.
Correct. Knight is also jumping around here.
He goes bishop b3, a5, knight c4, or maybe knight c4. Next bishop e3. Okay, knight e3. Bishop a7. I was thinking bishop e3.
Yes, definitely. I was also thinking that this will also come on because knight a3 doesn't make any sense unless and until you are coming on e3 square. Because on e3 you have the spots on f5 and d5. Bishop c2, very standard. He goes for the d5. c6 and d5 is getting very common now.
Knight f5.
Yeah.
Can you take, or you want to keep the knight there?
No, I think I will just keep it for a while. Okay, but we need to take care of bishop g5 also.
I think first you'll just take the pawn. So d takes e4, d takes e4, and.
But if you just capture here, okay, that's what I think. Like if you capture here, then maybe like you are okay. They are going for the exchange. Bishop g5 was the main thing. Can he is he going to play queen g5, queen g4 in this position? For all
he
action.
Can play because if he moves away from the trade, I think you can go knight h5 and f5. Like
no, but even if you come there, I think still we have bishop into f4 on the cards. Like it's not completely out of the main thing. But okay, if they are going for the action, then two bishops against bishop and knight, but the position is closed. If the position is closed, we know this thing that the bishops are not that much useful.
And maybe he can even go a3 at one point just to disrupt the structures, because I don't think the bishop over there is doing much. Like a3, if you take b8 or something, then bishop d6.
No, b8 he will not play. That will be ruining your pawn structure.
So a3, b3, and I think it's enough activity because the bishop on c1
means you are talking about. I'll just make the arrows so that people will also understand. He is talking about a3 and in b3 trying to ruin the pawn structure or something.
Knight h5 now. Rook d8 first.
Rook d8, h3. Okay, he is just trying to push it away. Once it will be pushed away, then he can do something, I think. h3, queen e6 is almost forced. At some point, white needs to do something about his bishop, because if the bishops are not coming in the game, then I already feel like black is better here, slightly better. I'm already feeling black is better here.
Black is slightly better, but like how will you progress from here? Can you go knight h5, knight h5, and after that what? Maybe come knight f4, but then you don't have anything after that.
But
bishop into pawn into.
It's more difficult to play from white side than black side. Okay, he's just developing the pieces like rook d7, maybe rook d8 is like coming on the next move. Just developing the rooks here. That might be one of the thing. Black wants queen exchange. Yes, he wants queen exchanges. b3 in this position. No, I think b3. Even if you play b3 here, I think a3 is one of the moves which I will be very happy to play.
b3, a3, and then the pawn is like stuck there, and
yes,
you have to keep worrying about threats.
Yes.
After that,
bishop queen g3, then bishop h6, then queen into g7. Well, it's a very wishful thinking, I'll say. Bishop h6 and then queen into g7. Because if the moment you play bishop h6, bishop knight h5 will be played, and then queen into h6, you will lose the piece. So in order to play well, you need to see your opponent's threats also, which is very important. It's not just you playing on the board, it's also your opponent, and he will also have some good moves. So you should never miss good moves. Correct, Arvind?
Yeah. He goes for bishop g5, but again, he's not hitting anything here.
Yeah, like, he's not hitting anything.
Wesley So has a lot of space everywhere in the whole queen side with a4, b5, c6, the d5 structure.
And the moment, like as I said, like bishop into h6 is a trap. Means if we go for it, then it's a mistake. Obviously, he will not play that move.
But if he has to go back to e3,
Yeah.
can you go d4 here? Because
D4, if you
takes
capture, then
bishop,
bishop F4, knight H5 is
knight
there.
h5,
Knight
knight h5 is
H5.
there.
Yeah,
So
D4 is one of the
d4, bishop d2 or bishop c1,
bishop D2
and e4.
only. He needs to play bishop D2. I think there is no alternative. Somehow, see, as I said, like black is getting his pieces also in the game, and he's getting more control over the all the sides, especially on the queen side. He has more control here, and he is keeping the position more and more closed, because once he opens up the position, then it might be favorable for white.
Can you go something like a3 here now? So because the c3 pawn needs to be defended after this. Because till now you have a pawn defending
Uh,
it.
no, no,
Can you try
I
something like
think A3 means I thought like maybe bishop B3 might be one of the moves, and that's why he plays king H8, one simple waiting move. Because bishop into H6 is also constant threat, which you should not forget. Like after bishop B3, if you move your queen from this file, then or rank, you can say bishop into H6, knight H5 will not be helpful because of queen G5 will be coming. So he
okay, so
understands
now
this.
he stops it. He
Yeah,
stops
yeah,
a3,
yeah.
bishop a5.
Okay, he's just putting pressure here, nothing else. And this bishop is also a little bit bad. The only way I can see this bishop coming in the life is like this. But in that case, d3 will be hanging. Because this rook is always constantly pressurizing this pawn.
So his plan is to go bishop e1 here.
Yeah.
So if he's trying to defend f2 and everything, but other than that, how is a1 rook ever going to come inside the game?
That's a mystery. But let's see, in some time maybe he'll figure it out. As I said, like the bishop can come on a2 square. That might be one of the moves. Okay, he goes away from all the threats, and he is also supporting this, and at some point if it's needed he can click. Okay, black, why is he playing this queen rook d6? I don't understand. Was
I
it
think he
next?
wants to go rook a d8
Yeah, that
and wants, I
he
think,
could have played rook a8 directly also. No, what was the need to play rook d6? There must be something.
or is he going queen d7? So rook d8, queen d7, and trying to triple here.
Ha. But that will not help you, no, as long as the bishop is there on c2 square. He'll not give the exchange sacrifice.
Or is he trying to completely switch to the queen king side now? So with some things like maybe move the queen, try to get the knight to h5 and rook to g6. He
Maybe.
takes.
Okay, he takes. So now e5 pawn needs to be always controlled. So he has bishop d4 at any point if he wants to play. But right now it's not needed. He can definitely play rook a8. Okay, here we have some suggestions from the viewers. How about bishop to d1? Yeah. Well, Tushar Kant is asked, sir, मेरी लीचेस की rating 2150 है. Any suggestions to improve for more? Well, there is only one way we can do is like keep solving more and more puzzles. Yeah, am I suggesting like maybe it was a waiting move, rook to d6. Yeah, maybe it was a waiting move. Okay, I forgot to put this thing also. If guys, if one of you or someone who wants to, if you're looking for coaching, you can definitely contact me.
This position is not looking good.
Not looking good for whom? White, no?
Nakamura for
Yeah,
white.
yeah, correct. White is in trouble because this bishop is good. Knight is having an excellent square on e5 square. Plus, these two bishops are not doing that much great job, you'll say.
The bishop on b1 is dead for sure.
Yeah, it's not at all. Even if it comes on a2 square at some point, it will not be doing anything in that position. Okay, now rook
Rook
d1.
d1.
Rook d1 is coming. Okay, rook d2 he plays first because rook d1 means
Forgot.
rook f1 was there.
Yeah. Now rook d1.
Yeah.
Wait, rook d1. I move it ahead. I take the bishop. Is there something else here? No,
I
it's
don't
a free
think so.
piece.
It's just a simply piece. So Wesley So has struck here. That's what I will say. Like first game he has won, and it's a very rare thing to see Nakamura losing so early. He just resigned. They are going to start the new one. It's very rare.
Oh, immediately Sicilian.
Yeah, immediately because he wants to get some fight. Because oh, rook g1 g4. We are going to see this thing today.
Knight off.
No, the thing is that rook g1 g4 is very interesting, and that's what he is going for. Interesting. He must have prepared a lot because this rook g1 g4 is not that much common. That's what I will say. It's not at all common.
g5 knight d7 h4.
Okay. G5, H4, okay. But okay, here I have played this opening from black side. I know that definitely has normal things to do here. We can even play bishop e7 at some point, going for castle, or just wait for a while until we decide where to put our bishop. Because white has progressed with the pawns very quickly.
But doesn't it overextend here for white? Like now, if black even keeps his king on the center,
Yeah.
white's pawns are too overextended, I feel, at this point.
Yeah, but his idea is to play g6 and sacrifice the pawn to get more interesting options. The only thing I feel like the bishop should come in the game from white side, otherwise black will be completely fine. Hikaru should castle queen side. Well, that's not a good idea because in Nashdorf opening, I'll just tell you, king is a very common idea is like keeping the king in the center of the board because he has more number of pieces there in the center of the board, and it's very difficult from white side to break that center. So they keep it less like that. Okay, g6. This is very standard idea which I just was talking about. And what do you think? Will he capture there? Yeah, and it's
He
6.
has to capture and at 6.
Yeah. Now castling will always be a little bit troublesome, I will feel, because bishop into h6 is always one of the threats on the board.
But I think just even go rook f8 and start hitting on the f2 pawns here.
Okay,
Like,
this was a very good important move, I'll say, like just capturing it here and then going for the exchanges. Going for the exchange is very important because if you don't exchange white pieces, then white will be fine. Because for going for casting, we need to reduce number of pieces on the board. If the pieces are reduced, then I think rook will be doing good job on the f file. What do you think?
yeah, now he has to go back, I think, knight c3, or if he goes f3, then he can exchange the piece.
Yeah,
Because now the e4 pawn is attacked. So you have to either go queen f3 or
okay,
goes bishop c.
okay.
But now if I take on e4,
No, e4 if you play, then I have anything more than knight c7 is also one of the moves which I can play because then I have bishop e6 followed by bishop f7 is also there. So your king will be too much stuck in the center of the board. Don't you think so?
or I can even just I can play b5 here. Wait, so I can take, go maybe bishop f5 and then play b5.
No, but if you play b5 first, or you want to capture first on d5?
Capture first, because if I play b5 first, then you have again knight c7 and bishop e6. So I'll have to take, I think, bishop into d5 first. You take with the
Bishop
pawn
into
and then I play b5.
Pawn, or maybe he wants to keep the position like that. Maybe bishop into d5 might be one of the moves.
Then I think I can even take and play queen c7. No, then I can't take. Wait, so bishop d5, bishop here, knight here, queen d5, rook f8.
Chaitanya Badania, which tournament? Well, the tournament is Speed Chess Championship. Maybe should I write it down on the screen so that people are getting confused here? I'll try to write down here. I will just write down. Where should I write down?
Right, I think down the semi-final.
Yeah, or up. Speed Chess Championship semi-final. Just write down. Arvind, can you close the door?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We have the Speed Chess Championship also written here. Maybe I can just put it to the right side and write it down a little bit bigger so that we can use the space. Yeah, everything is fine now, I think. Wesley leading, yes. Wesley score is obviously Wesley So is leading in this tournament. He just won the game, and sorry guys, I was just doing the settings, so I was not looking at the game. But the things are different now. Bishop c4, he just captured on d5 and then queen d7 and castle. Okay, rook f6, long castle, rook d8. It's very necessary because you cannot capture on d5 because the queen on d7 was hanging. So queen h5. As we were looking at, Arvind, like bishop into h6 is one of the threats which black needs to take care, right?
Yeah, I need to take care of it now because if even if one free move, bishop h6, g h6, queen h6, and how will you protect everything? I think bishop
Yes.
f8 is one way you can protect everything afterwards.
Afterwards,
But I think
bishop f8. Why not play for? I think main idea
no,
can be this also. Bishop f8, bishop g5. If you capture, then queen h7, it's mate. Because after bishop f8, bishop g5 will be played, and this that's what he is not going for that thing. Bishop f8 means bishop
now
g5 was there.
now if I take on h6, g h6, queen h6, how will
Bishop
you
bishop
stop
bishop d8. Okay, he captured there, but I have bishop d8 move.
g7?
G7 means can I do
No,
something?
g7. No, wait, g7 rook h6 itself is there.
Yeah, rook
Queen
h6
itself is
also.
there.
I think this might be one of the moves which I will be playing, but queen h6, queen g7 is coming here.
I can't give you a tempo. That's the problem here.
Okay, Arvind's voice is very low. Okay, fine. Now it's better, I think. Okay, guys, I think it's better now. Can you speak a little bit, Arvind?
Yeah, is it better now?
I hope it is better because there was background noise. No, that's why I reduced a little bit. But I think it's good. I think it's good now. Rook h1, queen g7 is there, guys, and bishop rook. Okay, he is
Rook
going
d.
for, maybe he is going for better now. Okay,
But
cool.
again, queen g7, rook h3,
Mm-hmm.
queen h6, rook h6.
Do you think that he will exchange the queen? I don't think so. He'll exchange. Yeah, he's not exchanging the queens. But now
But now rook
rook.
g6 itself is there.
Yeah,
Even
no,
rook
rook
g6
g6, rook
and
g6, rook g3 was there. No, you will lose the queen.
no, but rook g6 I can go rook f6, right? Rook g3 I can go rook f6.
Mm,
You go rook g3, I had rook f6 there.
no, no,
Rook
no.
ff6.
The thing is, rook g6 you are playing, no?
Yeah.
Rook g6, queen g6, rook g3. I said. Then the queen will be
Oh.
lost. You cannot play that. Okay, it's very important to break through in the center because if you don't break through, I think it. Okay, it's a very fun thing that how he is going to. White has plenty of pawns, and black has a bishop, but his king is very unsafe. So if he manages to do some create some counterplay, then only he has any chances. Otherwise, it is very difficult position for white. Okay, Kumar is asking like, what do you think? Who has the bet potential to beat Magnus and become the next world chess champion in future? Well, right now it's very difficult to say, but obviously these all these top players are the main candidates. Everybody is almost equal, I think. Fabi is there, and obviously Nakamura is there. Wesley So is there. All these top players definitely have great chances to beat him and become the world chess champion. Youngsters will come, means like the Firoza Alireza will come definitely, but it will take some 3-4 years for them to come up on the top because now they are just building up themselves. It will take some time. At least 3-4 years will come. Okay, bishop into f2. Oh my god.
Why is that a blunder? Wait.
Okay, let's check it out whether it is really a blender or they just gave it as a blender.
Where do I have my kill? Queen. There's no queen at 7 or something like that
I was
here.
thinking of queen at 7, queen at 7. Okay, queen
Oh
at
wait,
7.
queen at 7, queen at 7, g at 7, king at 7, rook h2, rook h6, rook f2.
Yes,
This
rook.
rook,
Yeah. You
rook
will be having
h2,
this extra pawn also on that side of the
extra
board.
pawn.
Okay, rook h3. Who is going for the pawn? Means if we capture here, then the pawn will be queening for sure. Because even if you play king g7, then also h8 is coming. King e7 means okay, it's still it's there. Means king e7. Obviously, king g7 is not possibility. Rook is just controlling everything. Is there any other threat in this position which white will be very happy to play? Somehow bishop into
Now
f2
queen
is
g7.
yeah, queen g7.
Queen
Okay.
g7, king g7, rook f7, rook h7.
Oh god, what is happening here? He is not at all having g7 check is coming.
G7, king f7, queen
And
h5.
queen h5, king.
Wait, g7, king
Okay,
f, queen
okay.
h5.
See, he is playing in a different way now. His threat is to play just rook here. Okay, he gives up the queen. Okay, this is just lost. Wow, Wesley So is 2-0 up, guys. This is the biggest thing. Like Wesley So is up. Come on, we were not expecting this thing, right?
No, I didn't expect 2 games in a row.
Yeah. It was a different thing. Like guys, so for Wesley So OP should be there in the chat because today I think after beating Magnus Carlsen, he has become fearless. He is ready to beat everyone, I think. Because in the previous tournament also, if you have seen Arvind, he was not taking any draws. He was not taking any draws in the last few games against, means all the 4 games. He was just trying to win the games. Yeah.
Yeah, he's become a lot fearless. I think he's having a nice streak of defeating people on his birthdays. First Carlsen, now I think Nakamura.
Nakamura is guys, Nakamura's birthday is there today. Okay, he has turned 33 today, and in the means on 30th of November, Magnus Carlsen was playing against Wesley So in the finals of Speed Chess Championship. You can say the Skilling Open, and in that he beat Magnus Carlsen. Today is Hikaru Nakamura's birthday is there, and I think he is going to repeat the same thing. Yeah, he is obviously a US chess champion. He's obviously a US chess champion. Guys, do support the stream. Do like the stream because your support is very valuable for us. Okay, make it a little bit more likes. Maybe 50 likes will be helpful for us to reach to more people. Okay, what is there? Bishop h4.
Do you think Nakamura should try to take a quick draw just so that he removes the losing streak? Like he should have tried to make somewhere a quick draw so that he could change the momentum a bit.
Maybe
And then start
he
fresh.
will try everything because all we know this thing that when it comes to shorter time control, he will be having more chances. No, because we know that how he plays in the bullet as well as the blitz games. So maybe he will take his more chances. But the main thing is that he should not lose here too many points.
Yeah. Okay, so 95, you have knight g3. Knight c6, knight e2, knight d8, rook d8, king e2. So what's the
a little bit slowly because viewers should also
knight? So knight e5. If he goes knight e5, you have knight g3 first.
Yes, obviously we are just
then knight c6.
So we are attacking the queen here.
Knight e2. Knight d8.
Okay.
Rook d8
okay,
at the end.
He didn't go everywhere because the knight in the end is not going to come back in the game, so you will be losing the piece unnecessarily.
Oh yeah, he has knight f4 at the end. After 98 he has knight f4.
Yes, that's what you will be losing the piece because knight on d8 was not having any squares, so that is unnecessary complication. You can see that Nakamura is playing a little bit slowly now. And this idea which I explained earlier in the starting games, like h6 is usually played to play g5. In this game, he has played that move. That's why when h6 is played, usually people go for bishop e3, not h4. Because h4 if you go, then g5 comes with the tempo. Okay, knight d2, queen f6. He's putting pressure, lots of pressure. I think knight f4 is on the go. Like it will come on the board very soon.
It'll come, I think, pretty soon.
Yeah.
Can he take on g3 now and ruin the structure?
No, I don't
knight g3, f3, g4.
I don't know exactly because maybe then he will long castle and put the rook on f1.
Yeah.
That is also.
Or maybe just go knight f. He's planning to go knight g6, knight f4.
Yeah, he's going for this thing. Means both the knights will be there and it will be difficult position for white because he has more control on f4 with 2 knights. Then at least he will definitely retain 1 knight there. So the moral of the story: never play with Wesley on your birthday. Yeah, Naval, you are right about this thing. That's the moral of the story.
So now knight f4.
Yeah, knight f4. We were expecting this thing. And g and king might be played on h7 very soon because
king h8 or king h7 and rook g8.
Yeah, but he has gone for the long castle. That is also we were expecting. Wesley is on fire, definitely. Wesley is on fire, guys, and you also should set our channel on fire. Okay, he is going quickly, like a6, b5, b4. He wants to create his own chances because if he doesn't create any of his own chances, then it will be difficult position for black. Like
there's a g3. I was thinking g3 somewhere here. Like instead of knight h2, can you try g3, gf4 or something like that? Try to open the g file.
But I always have knight g6 move, no? Even if you are going to open up, I have knight g6.
Then I have h4, h5 there. Like the idea is to get at least one open file here. So like if I go, let's say g3 or go knight g6, I could go h4, h5.
Okay.
And then
he has captured on b4. He has opened up the c file and Okay, b file is also a little bit, which I will be very happy to come. So white is also bringing his pieces. If h5 is played, I think we need to go back to h2 square. There is no alternative.
But I will be happy to see a move like h5 because then I can go for g4 or something here. Like a
Hmm.
moves like g4 become possible here.
Yeah,
So I won't mind going back to knight h2.
followed by rook g1, and then it will be like taking advantage of the g file.
a5.
Yeah, Kumar, you are a little bit right about this thing that the Hikaru will definitely have more chances in bullet. So Wesley have to take lead. Yeah, that's there. Because bullet games will be played for 30 minutes, right? Arvind has
Yeah.
very good stats knowledge. In 30 minutes means they can maximum play 15 games. Or may not
Yeah.
maximum, minimum.
Around at least
But
12
they have
games happen.
1 second increment
1 second
also.
increment.
Increment also they have. So usually 10 to 12 games they will play. If you think like the games will prolong every time.
I think it's minimum around 12. Like usually every speed chess championship sees around 12 games.
Yes, yes.
And a lot of games go on for long because they let the clock bleed. So like they'll keep playing even if draw position for like 1 minute
Mm-hmm.
because they're leading the match.
Yeah, yeah. Just to because I saw that thing when Wesley So was winning against someone in Speed Chess Championship also. He was winning against someone.
Even
Dharam
Magnus did it, I think, against Artemiev last week when he
mm-hmm.
was playing his quarterfinal match.
Mm-hmm.
He was, I think, losing. He had a mate in two, but like he waited for the whole time to run out because he was losing 2 games in a row. He
Oh,
just lost, so he was like, "I'll wait. I'll
I just
get myself back."
just prolong the process so that he will get more chances after some time.
Yeah.
Yes. Dharam Karam, thank you very much for the compliment. Okay. As because both players play at least 50 moves. Yeah, it's there, like guys, we play 50 moves, sometimes we play a little bit more also. And now we need to see like how Nakamura is going to bounce back. It will be fun to watch this next few games. I think if he strikes back then it will be more fun. मॉरल मतलब क्या हिंदी बाप रे, आपने मुझे ऐसा क्वेश्चन पूछा कि जिसका मतलब बताना बहुत मुश्किल है. Moral matlab the saransh, no, not the saransh, what? Like seek, yes. What do you learn from the story? That is the moral.
Wait, rook a5 is a blunder. Why?
Uh, h6, if you
G had
capture okay, f4 and then
F,
h6.
oh f4 and h6.
No, knight f4 is coming. No, okay, he cannot give knight into e2 check. That's the first thing. Knight f4, g into h6. If knight e2, then rook into g7 check is coming.
Rook into g7,
Yeah,
and then you can take on f7.
and if he capture on g1, then rook g1 is the check. So he cannot really capture on f4. Very clever move, right? Very clever.
Yeah.
So Nakamura has
f5.
stuck back, I will say. f5, and then the piece will be gone because there is a pin in this position. But your piece is also under attack, Arvind.
Or you can just go bishop b3 first. Play bishop b3. He has to go king wherever. He can't even move the king anywhere.
Yeah, he
He
cannot.
moves the king.
The rook h1 is coming. Okay, he just goes for
Yeah.
it, and now f5 is on the card. But f5, if he plays f5, just to stop everything, knight into e5 is there.
Knight e5 is there, or even anything else. I can just go knight g5 also.
Okay, wow.
And go knight e6.
So guys, Nakamura has struck back. He's struck back. Like he is definitely going to win this game, and there will not be too much of time when Wesley So will resign. I think queen into f4, knight into e5. This is what we were thinking about. And queen into e5 will be a big blunder because queen was just going to capture because knight on g6 is a pinned piece. Knight, okay. Rook g5. Wow. Still he is playing on the piece. Okay, he resigned.
Oh, resign.
Resigned. Good comeback, I'll say. Nakamura is playing. What is SSC tournament? Speed Chess Championship, guys. Should I change the... Should I change it? Maybe it will be... Yes, Vasuli Bhai versus Naka Bhai. Yes, you can read it here. I think my whole screen is properly visible. Arvind, are you checking it? Everything is perfectly visible, right?
Yeah, everything is visible.
Yeah.
This has turned into some Scotch kind of a variation.
Yeah,
Wait.
it might turn into Philidor also.
Yeah.
Knight of 6 and followed by bishop p7 means you can go for the Philidor because in Philidor also this kind of things happen sometimes. Hikaru OP, yes, it was a good game. GG. Guys, do like the stream. make it 50 likes very soon so that more people will join us. And if you are new here, do subscribe to the channel, guys. I'll just add one message also for the viewers here, very small, if we can do it, that do subscribe here. Do we have? Yes, we have. Okay, it's a very big subscribe channel. Okay, come back here. So what did happen? They captured on what? C6.
C6.
Okay. We were at this position when I left, means I was doing the thing. Then he captured on C6, knight D7. And what about D5 if you play?
D5, knight C5, right?
Knight C5 and then bishop will come back. Yeah, correct. Capture here and B6 and then queen C4. He played bishop here. Quite understandable. Now knight E5 will be played, most probably, I think, to exchange the pieces.
Yeah, 95. Yeah, 95 I think looks better. 95, 95, D5 and just castle and
This queen will also be opened up in that case. Plus with this bishop is also opened up, and if you exchange, so like this bishop is also getting opened up. So we'll see what he is going for something else. Bishop A6. Okay, he's going for this. Is it really helpful for him? What is happening? Bishop into F1. He is ready to give up the piece here. Okay, we have we have queen A4 move, followed by, what do you think about the moves like?
So queen A4, bishop F1.
Yes, and D6.
Can I go ED6? Can I go
ED6? ED6, bishop D6, E5 is there, but I have the move bishop E2 also. So we need to figure out where to put the queen.
Queen comes to C. Let's say queen comes to C6. So bishop goes to F1.
Okay. Did I make SSC semi-final? Is it correct or what? I think.
It is.
Huh?
Yeah, it is correct.
SCC, man. I wrote S. Okay. I'll change it in the video. That's what I was thinking. I made some mistake. SCC, Speed Chess Championship. Okay, I'll just write down the up only so that people will not get confused. Speed Chess Championship.
Okay, so he goes knight B5.
Okay, guys, I have corrected it.
Can you go knight C7 here?
Knight C7.
So C6,
that's the only way, no, to save the piece, or do you have any other way?
I don't see any other way. So knight C7, queen C7, queen A6, D5.
Knight C7, queen F6. Yes, definitely. Yes.
So you'll get back the pawn, D5, and yes, D5.
Okay, now everything is good, I think. I have changed the name. SSC is bored, yes. Thanks, Ashish, for correcting me. I was not looking at the title. But okay, we are back now, and we think like this game is almost balanced until now. I think knight C5 should be played. Knight C5, bishop into C5, because knight C5, bishop into C5 is almost forced because we are attacking. Okay, he is not going for that. He's not. Maybe,
I think you go now.
Now also he saved everything.
Yeah, no, but still I think you can exchange the rooks here, and so. But I think you will lose. Will you lose E5?
Yeah, we will lose E5 because our bishop will be there on this square, no? So after all the captures, knight into E5 will be played. So he is good about knight to F8. Maybe the idea is also to play knight to E6 square.
Yeah, knight E6 and knight F4 or D4.
Yes, the knight might be jumping. Okay, he is putting some pressure. Maybe F6 is not something bad, but F6 means you are creating this whole weakness.
F6, then I think I have time to go for knight H4, knight F5. Because that bishop is guarding the H4 square till now.
Yeah, knight G6. He supports the pawn with something. Adarsh is saying hello, sir. Hello, hi Adarsh. G3. Okay, fine. Somehow I feel like if black might be going for the exchanges here on the D5.
But again, if I go rook D3, queen D3, okay, rook D2, queen E2, rook D1, queen D1, queen. So you want to exchange all the pieces, yeah.
Yeah, miss. I feel like that he might exchange the pieces.
So how will he recapture it?
Okay, CD5. He is not going for the exchange. Now he is going for the C pawn. But I can play C5, right? C5
I
means
think it's just
B4.
to.
C5 means B4.
I think he's just doing it so that he can keep pieces on board.
Yes, yes,
Maybe it's not
definitely.
even for the C6 thing. It's just because
But
I think he's up on the clock
but if you
match.
don't play C5, then white will be very happy to play E5 and create some passed pawn here.
Yeah. But again, now D4.
Yeah, D4 is something which I am thinking. But D4 maybe he has Queen G4, trying to put some more pressure here because you cannot really support it. And if you play Knight kick G2, that is the only move. Then what can black play?
But can't I go bishops? No, bishop C1 looks bad, but I think bishop C1 can be played.
Bishop C1 means okay.
My queen will be guarding the knight, and if you take the pawn, I can take with the rook.
Mhm. Let's see what he plays because he needs to king g2 only first he plays, because if you now you play queen g4 in this position, then h3 is the possibility. So he's guarding everything first and then going for the other things. Good thing. Well, what
But
is
again, oh,
passed pawn? Well, passed pawn is a pawn which doesn't have anyone in front of that pawn, and the pawn is going for the queen, means or the promotion, you can say. That is the passed pawn. So c5, as we are talking about this thing, Arvind, like the d4 square, they have guarded this thing. Means he has guarded. So maybe rook
so
d8,
now
rook d8, just
will
putting
he be
pressure.
thinking about knight f8, knight e6, knight e4?
But that will be slow, no? First, maybe he will just put the rook there. Okay, f6, he handles everything. Now he is going for this thing.
Yeah,
Now he is going for this thing. Cool, cool.
because now that's the only square. Either
Yeah,
it's
only
knight
square.
f6.
But I have a little bit one, like I wonder about this thing, that how he is going to do anything about this bishop on e7, because it needs to come out. Because it,
But correspondingly, his bishop on e3 is also bad. So
yeah,
it's
yeah,
not.
correct, correct.
It's I think for both
Yes,
the
yes.
bishops are not good.
Queen b5, he is going for that thing. Now rook d8 might be played on the, okay, he's going for the exchange. You have to exchange. Why did he go for exchange? I don't understand. We were putting some pressure there, right?
But there is no other pressure.
Maybe with the idea of b4 was there, that's why he went for the exchange or like that, maybe. Now
But
rook
there's
d,
nothing else.
yeah,
It's very symmetrical as a
king
structure.
king might come to e6 square or king e8, just stopping everything, and this knight should come in the game via f8 to e6. Yeah.
I think first he'll play rook d8, get the rooks out, then he'll start to go towards I think d4.
But somehow I feel like if you go for all the exchanges, then okay, this is still equal because black has very active king, very active king. King a6. That's what I was thinking. Like king is very active, and maybe he is going for what, a7, knight d6, and knight into c4 is there, knight into e4 is there. Means if you capture here, you will be getting back the pawn for sure. Like because you are attacking on both the pawns here. Okay. Will he play knight d6 and just exchange and play with the bad bishop? Because in that case, there is no room for him to come out because everything is blocked.
So knight d6, okay, you can't take on a7
Yeah.
because of king d7. Okay, yeah, knight d6.
Yeah, knight d6.
Or can I still go take on a7, play knight b5, and then like
No,
okay.
no, but what I'm saying, like all the pawns are there on the light square, no? So this bishop is forever not so good.
Yeah, but what will you also get
Yeah,
here?
yeah,
So even if I
obviously,
get
obviously,
say
obviously, yeah, the position is completely cramped. It's very difficult to make any progress from any side. Okay, it's a draw. Okay, they are
yeah.
drawn. Yes. Again, Rai Lopez. Knight f6, d3, bishop c5. Same opening they are playing. I like this thing. Like in the previous game or the previous matches also, which we were looking at, they were adopting the same opening again and again. Means Magnus Carlsen kept on playing Karo Khan, I think. Which
That was I think against Wesley So when
yeah,
he
Wesley.
kept
So
on
that's,
playing.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they follow this trend, whichever is they are prepared or something like that, maybe.
Yeah, it's I think you'd like to test one guy in the same. Like it's your home preparation, so you keep testing him again and again in that.
And there is no time also to change because the matches are being played one after another very quickly.
Yeah, you can I think change between segments. Maybe like maybe you change a new line between the break between the 5+1 and 3+1.
Yeah, that break is also, I think, just 5 minutes or something like that. It's not a big break. Means you
Yeah.
cannot invent something which is already prepared by you. You can just go through it. Okay, Nawal is asking, sir, your thoughts on same color bishop endgame. Well, same color bishop endgame. Well, if the position is blocked and if you have any chance to break through, then only you will get a chance, because in the previous position you saw that same color bishop endgame was there, but the position was completely blocked. Even though if your opponent's pawns are there on the same color of the bishop, and the bishop is also bad, it cannot come out, still the position will be defended if you don't have any entry points for your bishop or for your king. If there is only one entry point in that camp, then the position might be winning for the side which is having the pawns on the same color, sorry, on the opposite side of opposite color of his bishop, because like in the previous position we saw that the dark square bishop was there, and from white side the pawns were on the light square, so it makes a big difference. Guys, we are very close to 50 likes. Do make it 50 likes, guys, and support the channel, and don't forget to subscribe to channel if you are new here. And we are very close to 4050 also. Bishop e6. So Arvind, this opening is going very smoothly for both the sides. What do you think? So far so good, right?
So far I don't see any. I think again, if it's precise play, it should end in a draw as well.
No, but
Nothing else.
in shorter time control, something will definitely happen. They will go for the win or something like that.
I think Wesley So at least needs a 2-point lead if he wants to win the match against Nakamura and Bullet. At least he needs it.
Yeah,
Around 2 to 3 points.
That's very difficult thing, I'll say. But realistically, okay, to be fair, what I think, like Wesley So we should not underestimate, because he also plays quite often. Thank you very much, guys, for making it 50 likes. Thanks for the support. Thank you very much. We should not underestimate. He's also a top class player, and one more thing good about him is like he can play original positions very well, because he has won the chess 960 World Chess Championship. You must have seen those things also. For US also, I'd like to tell that Wesley So is the world Fisher Random, or you say 960 World Chess Champion. So when it comes to original positions, then he is one of the best in the world, or you can say currently he is the best in the world. World Chess Champion.
But again, it's a very different switch between formats. Like
Yeah.
Hikaru does it a bit more effortlessly, I feel, like switching between 5+1, 3+1, and 1+1.
He is the best in that field, no? He is proven best. But
Yeah. And he has two upper hands, because the last 2 times they played in the finals, 2018 and 19, Nakamura won both the times. So there's always that head-to-head psychological advantage for Nakamura.
Correct. Because this is his forte. It's like Nadal playing on the clay ground. Like obviously he has better chances winning against anyone in the world. You cannot deny that fact.
His only loss, I think, has come to Carlsen. In entire 4 years where he played the Speed Chess Championship, he has only lost to Carlsen till now.
And
last 2 years he's unbeaten.
Yeah, and this time they might meet in the finals. Maybe the probability is there, because we know this thing that whenever Magnus Carlsen plays, he usually ends up in the final. It is just like he is participating in the tournament. We just need to see who is going to play against him in the final.
And that rematch will be fun to watch, especially after the Magnus Tour finals.
Yeah, he might be feeling like I need to be there on the top and I need to prove it. Okay, we have our fake Biswa here in the chat, and he is already talking about roasting. Okay, fine. Well, I'm supporting, I'm a fan of Nakamura, but as I just want to say, like, Wesley So is not someone whom I would not, like, I'll be okay even if Wesley So wins today, but I am a big fan of Nakamura. Who are you fans of? Can you please tell in the chat, guys? Tell me. Whatever you are fan of, like if you are fan of Nakamura, just write down Nakamura OP or Wesley So OP. It will be fun to see how many of you are Nakamura's fans and Wesley So fans here. वरद कसं आहे मस्त आहे वरद मी एकदम भारी सगळं चांगलं आहे भारी. So he is not capturing anything here because the pawn on a3 is always a weakness. So he needs to put the knight here on a5 square, right?
Yeah, but it looks good still because the c6 pawn is here and you have another knight supporting it. So I don't think there's much of a problem. But what will you do with a move like h5? Because there's nothing else in the king side, sorry. Everything else is supported here.
Yeah. Maybe they will build up the position slowly because black is also doing a good job of controlling this swing, but I somehow feel like everything is means white has more chances. Okay, we have some things here in the chat, and here he is saying like, Arvind, if I can ask, how old are you? I should be asking your rating, but let's start with the age. So can you tell him your age, Arvind?
I'm 21.
Okay, Arvind is 21, guys. Magnus Carlsen, Wesley So, okay, we have mixed up here. We have mixed people here. Fan of world's best stand-up comedians, Akka AG. Anish Giri fans are also here.
F. I did not. Why did he play F3 here?
What?
Why did Naka play F3? I was thinking maybe just move the bishop and support the pawn.
Maybe he wants to capture on e4 with the pawn,
But
nothing else.
but now if I get an F, okay, took
He
step
took.
one.
Now the h3 pawn is always a weakness, which black will be very happy to capture at some point.
But again, the problem for black is just that he has both the rooks on the queen side. None of his attack will actually materialize until at least this rook comes to F8.
Yeah.
But then the A6 rook hangs. So
Yes,
like
a6 rook. Yeah. He needs to do something about that. Everything is like blocked. This rook doesn't have any squares to go around because this bishop is there. The rook on a8 cannot move anywhere because the rook on a6 will be hanging. So it's a very funny position, I'll say. Like both the rooks are stuck here. Okay, now finally he has a chance. Finally he has a chance to move the rook. Knight d5, he goes for this thing, and now the rook will move. Knight d5. Knight is also going to have a chance to play on the first square. Guys, the time is getting low. The time is getting...
It's liquidating here, I think. It rook c6.
Rook c6. Okay, let's see. They're going to exchange some of the pieces. But black is definitely having some chances, Arvind, here. It's not like black is not having at all anything. Definitely has some chances.
As to I think knight f4 here. Knight f4, if I take, you take with the pawn.
But in that case, isn't it a little bit risky also? The rook on a8 is hanging at any point.
Yeah, but I think that's a chance you have to take because otherwise where will you move the knight? Otherwise you have to go bishop e6 in this position. Yeah. Either bishop e6 or queen f7 and then try to defend the knight.
Okay, he removes the threat of this thing. Knight c5 is played on the board. Now bishop into c5, if you play, then what will happen? We have two chances.
Bishop into c5, can I go queen d5?
Yeah, I was thinking about that, queen d5, but I have bishop into d5, rook into g6. Okay, he first gives the queen into d5, had this check also.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Queen c1, he's going for the exchanges here. Fine. See, white's pieces looks very comfortable placed because if you exchange the bishop here, then the c7 pawn is a weakness, e5 pawn is also a weakness, h4 pawn is also a weakness. So these pawns will definitely fall if there are too many actions. Especially the bishop on d6 is very important.
Plus he has an a pawn passer. We keep like this. You almost forget.
Okay.
Why a b4?
Knight into b4 is there, and what is happening? If I capture everything, then can't I play rook c5? Rook c5, knight d3. Knight d3 is there. Oh wow, this is a nice move, huh?
Okay, so if I take, you take. So I can go to an endgame where I have two pieces for a rook. So like takes, bishop d2.
Bishop d2, yeah. Knight into c6 means knight into c6 will be played here in this position, and then e5 pawn is a weakness. And opposite color bishops are there, so king h2 will be a safe square for him.
Yeah, or I can even go bishop g5. But if you can take on a5 then. So I think I have to play bishop d2.
Yeah, bishop d2 is something definitely we need to go for.
So if you take here, I can take on b4.
Okay, he is going for something else. He wants to checkmate. Wow, if you move bishop anywhere, then it will be a checkmate. Bishop e8 is the only move. You play rook c8 here, I think. Okay, yeah, why did he play this? Rook c8 isn't it good? King f8 was the move. Now he is defending the back rank.
But now you have 96 also. You have a lot of...
Okay, he's going for the h4 pawn. Okay, rook c5. He's going for the e5 pawn. Can I capture on e5? If I capture, check, king h2, and then again rook a2. Okay,
I think that will repeat there.
No, he's
first. I think he has to play king f7.
Yeah,
king f. Move the bishop.
No,
sorry, move the bishop.
Yeah, move the
Bishop
bishop.
c6.
Maybe
Now
rook
rook a7.
b4,
Now
rook b4 or rook d4. Okay, rook c4. He's just attacking the bishop here, guys. It's very low time now. Very low time. Bishop b5, rook c, rook check, rook b4. Yeah.
bishop c6.
Wesley So is going down, I think. It's very difficult position for him because he's pawn down plus the pawn on h4 is also weakness. He got that pawn. Knight into h4, rook into h4. Okay, he resigned. That's what we were thinking.
Oh.
Ah.
So the scores are equal.
Okay, Dharam Karam, he is just 50 points. Okay, we are talking about the Nubair. Obviously, Nubair will definitely become a grandmaster, guys. It is just the matter of time. Until he plays the tournaments, he will definitely become. I know this thing, and we are believing that it will happen very soon. Yes, thanks, Biswa, for letting people know. Today you are very silent. That is good to know. Good to know. Guys, do like the stream, okay? We are already 50 cross. Maybe we'll make it 100 also tonight. Let's see what we can do here. So keep liking the stream, guys, and keep supporting the channel.
Will he go g5 again this time?
G5? Will he repeat? Yeah, he repeated it. But this time he played h5 quickly. Last time he played something else, and the knight was also not exchanged, no?
The queen was on d2, I think. So he went knight
Yeah,
h5, knight f4.
yeah. And the knight was also not exchanged. In this position, the knight is already exchanged. Means he brought the knight on that side of the board. This time it is different. The position is different. The idea is a little bit same, but he is playing good. Like f3 with the idea of like if when you play h4, then I have bishop f2 move. Means if I go for this, then this is there. But what about g4 move after that? What do you think about this?
I think, can I just take and so I can take, but
Knight into g4 is
no,
my idea.
knight into g4 is there.
Yeah, g4
So
might be
f4,
played here. Okay,
bishop
okay.
e1,
He is not
g4 f4.
Ah, right. G4 f4.
I mean, then where you go, if you go h3, I'll go g3. If you go g3, I can go h3 and like lock the position there. But I think I have d5 at the end. Wait, so f4, g4, f4, ef4, rook f4, d5.
ef4, rook f4, d5. Yes, but this is also being attacked. The bishop is attacking here also and here also. It will be difficult, yeah. We cannot play f4. That's what I was thinking. Like after g4, what will white play? But we can just wait, no? Why to even capture anything? We must play even f4 because playing f4 means you are opening up this bishop. Okay, he goes for g4. Now f4 will he play or not? It's a big question in front of me because there are already some threats are there. If this knight gets captured up, then bishop d6 is also one of the moves. But okay, we always have bishop f2.
I can go king h1 maybe here. Just move on the out of the danger side here.
Okay, Dharam Karam is saying like I play chess with BM Pratik, then won lots of tournament. They play, okay, BM means Blender Master. He was 2100 player. Well, maybe it's a good idea, good trading. 2100 on chess.com or in real? What are you talking about, Dharam Karam? Okay, d5. He went for the d5 now. That's what we were expecting because we need to do something in the center of the board.
Yeah. So now if he moves wherever he moves, you always have bishop b6 one.
Yes, this knight is very crucial in this position. And one more thing is there, Arvind, you can see like the bishop when it was on e1, at least it was able to play this move. But if the knight moves to any stupid square, then bishop e3 is no longer even possible.
Yes, I think move the knight back to e3. He doesn't have another option here. Knight
if,
a3 is
if you
very...
play e3 means it will be, isn't it? Bishop b6 is coming and you will be little bit here.
But you don't have an option here. Bishop b6, king h1. But you can't, if you go to knight a3, that knight is out of the game.
Yeah, but the possibility of g3 is there now on the board. If you play h3 after g3, h3, the thing is that we always have this queen, sorry, not there, sorry, queen d7 and bishop into h3.
I think we'll see that soon. So bishop b6.
Okay, let's see what he played because the time is also getting a little bit low and low. 3 minutes. They are already down to 3 minutes now. Miss Nakamura is playing a little bit slow today. Don't you think so? Usually doesn't come this much low.
It's, I think, usual. It's just that he is, I think, giving a lot of respect to his opponent. So he's going to take his time, understand the style, and I think once he starts, so once you go towards 3+1 and 1+1, he'll slowly start picking up the speed.
Yeah. Okay, Satyam is asking what is Arvind's rating. Well, Arvind's FIDE rating is 16. How much?
1602.
1602. Okay, I will just write it down here so that people will not ask many times. Should I write down?
Okay.
Let me write down. FIDE 1602. Okay. Now this is easy for them to know also. I'll just reduce the voice. Okay, there is someone. Arvind,
Yeah.
there is someone in the room, right? I think.
No, there's no.
Well, so why so much loud? It's very loud.
1 second.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Arvind is back now. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arvind is back. So let's see. What happened? They played okay. We were at this position when g4 was played. He played bishop to d2 square, then d5 capture, and then knight e3, g3 and h3. And this is what we were expecting that okay, knight h5 followed by knight f4 is on the okay, knight f4 is coming. What will happen? Hmm, interesting.
Knight f4, can I?
Knight
But
f4 means
they're not.
we need to capture here bishop into f4, I think. Then in that case, because the pawn on d3 is also hanging. Okay, he first of all goes away from everything. Wow, wow.
Okay.
Queen
But queen
d6.
d6,
Yeah,
d4.
d4 is one of the best moves in this position, no doubt about it. Okay, queen e2. Okay, he wants to just capture everything. What check is
Yeah.
there? Check is there. Rook into e6 check is there, and
King d.
okay, rook e2 needs to be played, I think.
Can you take the bishop? Bishop f4, knight f. Okay, knight f4, rook e3.
No, the thing is that bishop into this means king into e6 is possible, right?
Oh yeah. Okay, even that is. But okay, so rook e2, bishop d2, rook d2,
But we are pawn up in that case, but the knight is having a very good square. Okay, he is going for that, king into this. Okay, we have this check followed by we will move the
bishop.
yes. Okay, now what? The
Rook
rook
e3
need
has to be played. I don't think there's any
d3
other
pawn
move
is
here.
hanging in that case. Yeah, rook e3 might
So
be
rook
played,
e3.
but rook e3 means it's very bad position. Rook e5 he played. Yeah, rook e3 means it
Okay,
was
so
a very bad position for the rook.
knight e3, rook d5, sir.
Mm-hmm. Now maybe rook will come, or what he will play, or d4.
Rook e1.
No,
I
rook
think rook
e1
e.
means
No,
this, and then you have rook d5 check. Yeah,
even rook d5, even rook e7 or rook d1.
but I will prefer rook into d5 maybe, or rook e7.
Yeah.
Yeah, king e6, king c6 is there. This check is coming. Yeah, let's see what he plays. Guys, are you there with us? Please let me know. Ah, let me drink a little bit water also. Where is my water? Guys, please let us know whether you can read, hear both of us properly. Is the voice is good and everything?
So exchanges the row.
Yeah, the pawn on e5 is going to fall, I think. It's surely going to
But
fall.
I think black. I think if anyone can press for a win here, it should be black.
Obviously, no.
Because
After getting the pawn, the idea is also to play rook d8 followed by d4, so that the pawn
d4.
light square pawn will be gone. And once we get rid of the rooks also in this position, then the king is very near to this pawns. Plus, the knight is always having the control of the g2. Means it's a very always a threat. And black doesn't have means white doesn't have any targets here on this side of the board. It is white only who can do something. If rooks gets exchanged in this position, then definitely I'll prefer this playing from black side.
Now, do I have something like switching over from knight to knight e3, knight c5?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so bishop c2. Can I just sacrifice a pawn temporarily something with like d4, cd4, rook c8?
Yeah, you are very quick, but he goes for the d8.
Okay,
he,
rook
he he
d8.
he wants to like just get the pawn back and then go for maybe, as we were talking, this knight is much more powerful than the bishop. There is
Yeah.
no doubt about this thing. But what about this move now? If he goes for this, isn't it
I,
good for him? Or means after some time, okay, he goes for that. That's what I was thinking. Oh my God, rook d2 is coming.
wait, why did he not take rook into f5?
I don't know. Rook d2 and it's just off. It's finished.
First mate.
Postmate. Okay, guys, see, Nakamura is now leading. Wow, he came back, huh? Came
This
back
will mostly, I
strongly.
think,
He
I
came back
think,
strongly because for first time, like Wesley So was leading with 2-0, and now he is 4.5. That's a huge score, right?
yeah. Now I think this will be the last game for the 5+1. It's
Okay.
almost time. So
Ah. Mm-hmm.
after this, I think if he's able to take another one more game lead, I think Nakamura should certainly, I think, win the game then.
Mm-hmm.
If he's able to win another game here.
Yeah. But he needs to at least equalize, no? Otherwise, if he is not even equalizing, then it's just one-sided match. Because I don't think so that Wesley So will get any chance in Bullet. Okay, Blitz he has chances, but Bullet is very difficult.
The next 1 hour he has to play good. Around 3+1, he has to at least
Mm-hmm.
he at least equalize the score by the end of 3+1 to have some chance.
Yes.
If he is down like 2-3 points, then I think the bullet will just be a steamroll.
Yeah.
Nakamura will just keep winning the games.
Yeah, that's there.
Yes.
I love Arvind's confidence. Feels like Atul Dal is taking classes from him. Yeah, Arvind is very smart, guys. He is smart. And one thing I would like to tell you, Arvind has won Samay Raina's tournament also. That members tournament was there. So 1 month back or 2 months back, Arvind, when did you win it?
2 months,
Yeah,
September end.
yeah, September end, Arvind won Samay Raina's members tournament also. So that was also a good thing. And after that, you won another tournament, right? You won my tournament. He
Yeah.
won, yeah, he won my subscribers tournament also. So everywhere Arvind plays, he almost wins. Let's see in this month whether you are going to win or not. Because last time, just to let you know, Arvind, in our tournament, 2100 players played. Means they were real 2100 players.
Yeah,
And
I saw the stream while
yeah,
preparing for my.
yeah, Arvind is preparing for CA, becoming a CA. Oh wow, we have that number on the board. Means on the likes, I always like 64 likes. 64 likes at the, thank you guys, because this is a number which I always like. Always it changes, but it's a good number. Okay, what do you think about casting will be done?
Maybe. I don't think it's needed for now. Like, you can just go
But
knight
knight
F.
h5, knight of 4 is also one of the moves.
I think he'll just play G3 for now, and he
Okay,
may even choose
knight.
to.
No, from black side I'm talking about. Knight h5, knight f4 is
Yeah,
what needs to be played. Yeah, that's what he is going for. Knight h5. Maybe now to stop knight f4, g3 is the
G3.
move. Yeah, g3 needs to be played, because if the knight comes on f4 square, then it becomes very difficult position for white.
But now
Now,
you can also go knight h to knight g4. Now that
okay,
you're going to castle queen side, may go bishop g c2, go knight h to knight g4 and keep the knight there because you can't move it out.
no, knight h2 means this pawn is also hanging, no? Okay, he goes for this thing. Maybe he wants to play bishop g4 and just exchange everything on the side of the board. This knight is very dangerous on h5. That's what I think.
Plus, it's opening up the file because white is not going to castle king side anymore. So
Yeah, king
bishop
side definitely.
g4.
Bishop g4 might be one of the possibilities, definitely. Okay, he is not going bishop into h5. He is allowing g into h5. That is okay for him. Maybe he played bishop d1 just to cover up everything on this side of the board.
But he has to also get the rook, the king side. So how will you castle here? But because if you castle again, bishop a2.
Maybe he doesn't want to castle. Knight d2. Okay, now you need to defend. Okay, black is completely dominating somehow. I feel like his pieces are playing awesome chess. These two rooks are there. I'll just flip the board just to see from black side how it looks like. These two rooks are there, putting this pressure. The rook on h2 doesn't feel that much good. The queen and the bishop are also doing good job in this fight. Okay, diagonal. So And you cannot play g4 at any point. Knight f4 will be very happily be played. Knight
Yeah.
f3. Okay, fine. Thank you, Sandeep. Nice t-shirt. Thank you very much. Because I love photography. I love photography. That's why this t-shirt is there with me. h6. Okay. He is stopping knight to g5 square maybe. Because that
But
was
what does
the...
white can do? What can white do here?
No,
Other
he
maybe
just
play
he
bishop.
just played this move to stop this thing, nothing else.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like what can white's further course of action be? Okay, so he's
He will
breaking.
just keep it like this, I think, and play in the center, and maybe bishop e2 and rook d1 is always on the cards, but we need to take care of the pawn on a2 also.
But I think you can give the pawn at that point if because you
Yeah,
always have something like rook a1 and rook
if
a6.
you get the file, then it is fine. If you're not getting the file, then it is... First of all, black needs to take care of the e5 pawn, which is falling right now. How he is going to do that? That is a question. Okay,
But
bishop h3. He
okay,
took that pawn. He is
e6.
giving up the e5 pawn. He's taking... Okay, you take it. Should we take
So
it pawn?
d5,
D
you
into
take
e5.
d5.
Mm-hmm.
I can play d5.
D5.
Hmm.
Seriously, this move?
No, no, no. If
Huh.
white takes d5,
Mm-hmm.
can black play d5? Because I cannot play d5 because of knight e5.
Ah, right, right.
So I have to play some. Either I leave the pawn there or I play d5, or I can play bishop g4.
But Arvind, I can just capture the pawn, right?
Then queen d5. Oh, rook h. No, but
Rook into h3 is there, no?
yeah. Or maybe play bishop g4 first. So d5, bishop
Ah,
g4.
bishop g4 makes more sense, because if the bishop comes here, he needs to take care of the knight on f3, because then there will be three attackers here and we have only two defenders.
Yeah. And when he moves that, then maybe take on d1 and then play d5. Or like once the bishop is out of danger, then you have something like d5 and open the position.
No, but bishop into d1 means you are inviting the rook in the game. It's not that clear. Miss d5 is... Let's see, Miss d5 doesn't look that cool. Let's see. D into e5 he played. D5 if you are going to play or not, that's the mystery. But
No, first
somehow...
bishop g4.
Yes, first bishop g4 to force this knight to move around. Okay, he plays king h7. Oh, we did not even think about this move.
Why is he playing king h?
King
There was no
h7.
threat on the pawn on g6.
Yeah, and there is one hidden threat is there. I don't know whether it will any time come on the board or not. But this threat is always there. Okay, he goes for this thing. Oh my god. What does he want to do? Maybe knight into g6, king into g6,
Knight
bishop
into
into
g6.
h5, king into h5. And then what?
G4 check.
No, he plays
Maybe
knight
g4.
f3. Okay, they are going down a little bit in time.
But like, what does black achieve here? White achieve here? That knight on h4 is almost sidelined.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can all. Now I think you have to break with d5 because that rook on a1 is still passive there.
Yeah.
But d5 e5 will come.
No, no,
Okay, d5 e5 knight
d5
h5.
doesn't look that much cool also. g5, okay, he is trying to block everything on this side of the board. Black needs to play accurately here.
Knight g2.
But okay, this knight is very bad. And okay, the knight on f3 was at least good, but knight on g2 looks not that cool. Do you
So now
think...
can you go bishop g?
No,
Okay.
after g4 maybe he'll play bishop g2. Right now it is not needed, right?
No, now I was thinking maybe go there, play queen h3, go knight h5. So bishop g2,
Okay.
rook g2, queen
Knight
h3.
h5. He goes for knight
He goes
h5
directly.
earlier. He got directly because knight into g3. And if g4 comes, then I was thinking of bishop into g2.
Then
But
knight f4.
and then knight f4. If he captures on g2, if he doesn't capture and captures on h5, then we have bishop into f3 also. The pawn on f3 will be hanging. Let's see. Okay, he has played bishop into g2.
G.
Will he play bishop into... Okay, yes. And knight f4 will be played on the board, or yes. So knight is having a great square on f4. That's what I feel. And whenever the knight goes to this kind of holes, we say, it's quite good. We have seen this thing many times in this book also. If you remember, when we did Silman's Reassess Your Chess, he goes for like this dark square. Now this color strategy is their light square against the dark square. Let's see who wins.
You can just put the knight on e5. Like
Yeah,
play rook
but white is also creating his chances. No, the pawn on a6 is being attacked. The d6 pawn is also being attacked. So both the pawns are being attacked. So
You have to give up one, but
do you think the rook into f3 might be possible on this?
rook f3, I can go rook d6. We will go queen e4.
Yeah, queen e4 means I'm just trying to open up the position with rook into f3, bishop into f3, rook into f3, and then the e4 pawn is also hanging. Okay, he can long castle, but still, after if you get these two pawns, then okay, he has gone for that thing. He has gone for that thing. See, that's what I was thinking. Like he might go for that thing. Because
So your
not
long castle.
yeah, long castle means queen into e4. Then the d6 will be hanging. Oh, a2. He goes
Oh,
for.
a2.
Okay, whenever he wants, he can take a draw or not. No, king c2 means queen, a4 means king b1 is there. King b1 is there.
Yeah, but I don't think Hikaru will play for a win now. I think he's already a point up, and I think the time is up
Yeah,
at this point. So I think
he will just go for the draw. That will be
go
good
for the
enough
draw.
for him.
He'll take the 5+1 with a point lead.
Yes, with 1 point lead. So guys, this is how the game is. This mini match of 5+1 is going to end in a draw now. Means after this, this game is particularly going to end, and 5 versus 4. It's 1 point lead for Hikaru Nakamura. He'll be going into the blitz, and blitz matches will also be a little bit fun. I think more fun. Okay, draw.
Yeah, draw.
Mm. So now the faster time control will be there, and let's see what happens after that.
Yeah.
So I think Arvind, maybe after some time I will just comment alone, because in faster time control it's very difficult to ask questions also, because the games will be moving very quickly, and
Yeah.
yeah, so it was fun actually. Means the way we did it today. I hope viewers also liked it. The way we are analyzing, guys, please let us know about, because this was a little bit experimental today. We wanted to try something new. So that's why Arvind is here with us, and Arvind is definitely one of my best students, I will say. He is very sharp in tactics. That's what I means. If you have not seen his game, we have also streamed with him his good games, and in odds, rook odds, he won against Adiban also in one of the Summer Arena stream. So he is pretty strong when it comes to blitz. So do you have any let us know about your opinion. How was it today? Did you enjoy or not? Please let me know, so that we can do it more often also. Maybe for different tournaments we will try to do something interesting like this. Arvind, are you up for different tournaments also, if the viewers are also enjoying?
Yes, I'm up for it.
Okay. Because please let us know, guys. Are you just frozen? Arvind OP, he is too good. Oh, no one liked it.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Sachin also liked it. Okay. Arvind OP is there. A plus analysis. Kya baat hai? That's a good thing that you guys. How much time is there in the? I think 5 minutes break is there.
Yeah, around 5 minutes break, and then a 1 hour of 3+1.
Yeah, 1 hour 3+1. Okay, Sandeep likes everything here. Yeah. Let's see what happens after some time also, and we will see more things, more games. In one hour, how many games they can play? I think 10, 15, or no, that will be too much.
Around 10. 10 should
10,
be
yeah,
easy.
10 should be easy, I think. Yeah, 1 hour means six games,
At least 8 games.
eight
At
games.
least
Yeah,
eight,
eight games
eight
they will
games.
play. Yes, 8 games they will play, and in Bullet also they will be playing the same thing. Would like to know more about your balance between CA and chess. Okay, Sachin is asking you a question. Can
Well,
you?
it just so it's like how it goes with exam time. So like now I just finished writing my inter.
Mhm.
So around 1 month before the exams, I stopped playing. Like I stopped actually playing competitive chess and tournaments, and I was focusing more on studies.
Mhm.
So you have to keep maintaining the balance, as in like keep studying a bit and doing chess both together.
Yeah, and that's good thing. And we do one more thing, like whenever the tournament is there or something like that, we practice more. But when the exams are there, we need to focus on exams. That is also very important. And Arvind is doing both the things, so I'm happy that, and I hope that he will crack the exam and he will become a CA, because he is just into CA. It's not like he is into finals right now. How many years you will be doing CA now, Arvind? Can you please tell?
So now after I clear my inter, I have to work for 3 years, articleship, and then I write my final.
Means still at least 3.5 years you can say after completing it, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Sairaj is saying like, sir, your all tips really helped me. I reached 1300 from 1200. Wow, that's a good thing, Sairaj. That's a good thing.
I'll take come in 1 second.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, Sandeep is saying. Okay, Biswa is Biswa is doing CA too. Complete Aram. I don't think so that you are doing complete Aram. You might be doing something else also with Aram. I miss your live streams of series. Yes, we will be starting with the series maybe in some few days or something like that. We'll check it out. What we can do. Now, sir, I am reading Ramraj and Negi books, and that is not Ram. Parimarjan. Maybe you are talking about Parimarjan and solving tactics. I hope for 49 in 2 days. Yeah, it's a live, Saurabh. It's a live stream. Nothing. Obviously, it's a live stream. It's a live stream, guys. Guys, if you have any questions, you can definitely ask me here, and I'll be very happy to answer your question, because this is break time for us, and in break time I'll be very happy to answer your question because very few people are here. After the game start, I think we will have more people also here with us. So if you have any questions, do let me know, and I'll be very, very happy just answer your questions. Yes, Arvind, you're back.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Sandeep, for all the support and this thing. So, Arvind, maybe after some time I'll take your leave, okay? Means,
Yeah.
I will do the 3 minutes little bit alone, because that will be a little bit complicated also to with both. So our experiment really liked it. People also enjoyed it, and we will see you on the stream more often for a longer time control also, because after some days I think Tata Steel is also going to come. So maybe
There
at
is a tournament in between also. I
which.
think the Magnus Carlsen chess tour, the second part. It starts on 26th December after Christmas.
Oh, really? Means is it a long-term tournament, long or shorter time control?
The rapid control, 25 plus 10.
Okay. But Tata Steel is happening normal control, right?
Yeah, Tata Steel is classical,
Yeah,
90
yeah,
plus 40.
yeah, yeah. So we'll see what we can do and everything. Nagarajan, please message me. I have given the link also there up. You can find the way you can miss the means to message me. I'll be very happy to answer you there, not on the stream. Okay. I'll just email me, or just message me. There is WhatsApp number also, you can message me. So that will be good. Okay. Just something about King's Indian attack. Well, what to say about King's Indian attack? King's Indian attack, it's okay, it depends upon you. Like if you like it, then you play it. It's a setup. It's not like very concrete. You don't need to play. You just need to know the good setup with which start with g3, bishop g2, e4, d3, knight d2, knight f3, and then all sort of other things also happen. Sometimes c3 is played. Bishop also comes on f4 sometimes. Playing h3, knight h2, knight g4 is also there. So it's a setup, guys. You need to understand the intricacies of the setup, because black also plays aggressive in that situation on the queen side. So you need to be prepared. Basically, black gives up the center, and it asks like white to do whatever you want to do on the king side. I will play on the queen side. and it's a double-edged setup. Like you will get plenty of pieces which will be attacking on the king side, and it is fun to play. Sir, if this was not lockdown, then how would have we followed these games? Well, you can follow. We can follow anything. So I think Arvind, in 2 minutes, the games will start. I will take your leave and I'll go for a break and I'll come back. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we will meet in next time also. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So let's have more fun off the stream also in our class. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll message you the moment I am going to sleep. I'll tell you like what time I will wake him up. That time we will have class. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. See you then. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining. It was fun
Thank
today.
you, sir.
Okay. Bye bye.
Thank you, chat.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye bye. The games have started here. The games have started. I just need to do some things. Just give me a second. I'll be just checking out the games. The games have already started. 3+1, and I wanted to take a break, but they did not allow me to take break. But it's okay. It's okay. We will get other things also here. Black player and white player will get these things also very soon. Just give me a second. I'll set up the board in a different way, because now we have more space down there and we can have a little bit bigger board. It might be useful for you also, and it will be fun for me also to talk on the bigger chessboard. So this is the big chessboard. Okay, fine. So we have a little bigger about this thing. Let's crop it. Okay, everything seems to be good now. Chess.com logo has gone somewhere, but now everything is cool. Semi-finals, speed chess, and guys, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, okay? If you are new here, and we are back now. Let's comment about the games, how these games are going to go here. 3 minutes games have started, and we are hoping that at least they will play 8 or 10 games. They have 1 hour. Sir, I want to play kings in attack and my opponent castle queenside, and I imagine to win. Your opponent, if he castles on the queen side, then you cannot checkmate him. You need to hope that he will play on the king side, not on the queen side. Okay, guys, I'll comment about the games, and it will be a little bit more quick also, because I can see that white is definitely having lots of, because the piece is hanging here and he is not even capturing the piece since long time. So Wesley So is obviously striking back in this position. So 5-5 will be there, and the games are going to be very tough, I will say, because the way Wesley So is playing in this format, it is little bit unexpected. That's what I will say, because I was expecting that Nakamura will be very much cruising through all the games, but the way he is playing, means Wesley So is playing, we can say that it's completely a great fighting match. So after the win against Magnus Carlsen, Wesley So is going to prove that why he won the game, why he won the championship also, which just happened few days back, guys. On 30th, means 10 days back, you can say, the championship was played between championship match, final match was played between Magnus Carlsen and Wesley So. Guys, if you are here, do like the stream, because now the games are started and I hope that you will enjoy, and we'll be having more fun here. Arvind, tell us what is one best about Atul's coaching. Well, Biswa will be writing down something what he thinks about the coaching and all very soon on our website also, because I'm thinking to put down my students reviews, so it will be more interesting, because people always need reviews, right? If you don't have any reviews, you don't believe. I hope you believe me, at least. So Bishop C1. Okay, white is clearly better, guys. He is having two bishops also, and two bishops are always stronger than the knight. Means even two knights are also not enough for two bishops. That's what I feel. And when, especially when the position is more open, like in this position, the two bishops are completely opened up, and I will prefer this position playing from white side. Means even if there is equal material on the board, still I will prefer this position playing from white side because I have two bishops. Okay, now the rook has come to the a2 square. He's still fighting. I like it when Nakamura, even if he's material down, he's still fighting. The scores are going to be tough, guys. 5-5 will be there. And let's see. Maybe I can put it down now. Now I can put it down because I don't need to hear. And I can talk and I can... Okay. Biswa, what do you think about number of likes in our chat? Guys, what do you think? Like, I have one question. Biswa, I played. Oh, really? Rook c2. Okay, fine. Bishop c4 was the main threat. That's why he played this move. Nothing else. I think I can even keep the bishops and everything sound also on, so that you can hear it, everything. The tuck tuck sound will be there, guys. I hope you'll get it. I'll put it here a little bit closer so that my voice will also be a little bit more louder. Okay, we are closing down to 100 likes, guys. That will be fun if we have 100 likes. So बहुत अच्छे लग रहे हो, लगे आप. पर्व दुबे सिंह हतुल, हेलो डहाले सर, बहुत अच्छे लगे आप. क्या बात है, थैंक यू वेरी मच, थैंक यू. You mean 960 position? I think you are talking about the 960. Well, you cannot, I don't know about Paytm, I don't have Paytm, but if you really want to do it off the thing, then the links are given in the descriptions, guys. Google Pay is also there, so you can do it. Oh, Butterscotch is also there. Thank you, Butterscotch, for being there. And let's like the stream. Yes, guys, let's like the stream because we are hoping that today's match is going to be very, very intense. And the way Wesley So is playing, I am feeling like somehow he is going to win this match. He's going to win this game. The bishops are going to get Arvind Yadav. Okay, I like Atul sir simplicity, and he is very good positional player. Yes, yes, definitely. Thank you very much, Arvind. Okay, e6. This pawn is going to queen, either rook e1, king e1. Okay, fine. How much time he is going to stop everything? The king is going to come up. Rook b1. Now this might be... Okay, this is resigning point. This is the resign time. He'll resign, I think. Definitely. Oh, he's not resigning. He wants to get checkmate. He wants to utilize each and every second. Every second counts, guys. F3 check, and now it's going to be a mate on the H file. No matter what, rook h7 is a checkmate, which will happen here. King comes here or here, doesn't matter. Rook h7 is a mate. Wow. Wow. Wesley So has equaled. Wow. That's amazing. Let's see what happens future. Good night, Yuvraj. Good night. I'll correct the board a little bit or what? I think this is perfect board, right? Guys, my board is good. बिस्वा के पेट पे लात मत मारो दोस्तों. अच्छा काम करता है, करने दो. Is there 1 minute game also? Yes, after this there will be 1 minute games also for 30 minutes. Now 1 hour there will be, you can say this thing. Board is all fine, sir. Okay, board is fine. So we'll just focus on the game. Okay. Sir, I want to be moderator. How can I be? Well, no one can be moderator just like that on the channel. When as I said earlier also, when we will be having 100 people watching on our channel constantly, then definitely I'll have moderators. And if you are one of the regulars on the channel, then obviously you will be the moderator. So still we are yet to reach there. Now we are almost having 30 people or 20 people in between that. So please mention the scoreboard on the screen. Maybe the scoreboard you can see, I'll just try to show it here near the people, means our this thing. Okay, scoreboard can be visible like this. I'll just make it more visible like this. It's very small. I need to constantly update the scoreboard. That's the issue. Because when the blitz games will be, you can see the scoreboard here near players names. I think you can see it, and I hope that will be fine for you. That will be fine. Okay, everything is cool now. We can focus on the game, guys. Saurav Kushwaha. Yes, definitely I'll put it. Biswa is always in limelight on our channel. Somehow I'm feeling like the way I'm looking at the board, I'm feeling like I want to play the game. But okay, I cannot play. Knight E7, he wants to capture. Okay, both are going to capture here on F5. I think he goes for that thing now. The bishop is there. Are you going to capture here? Queen into E7 or rook into E7? Both things are happening. Oh, okay, rook into E7. What to do? Rook D1. Just bringing the pieces in the game. Nakamura is fighting it out, I think. Okay, E5 is no longer possible because this is the thing, and bishop into H3 is the threat. So he plays king H1, getting away from all the threats which were happening on this side of the board. Maybe now queen H5 might be played because again renewing the threat of bishop into H3, G into H3 and queen into F3. He plays bishop D7. Maybe he wants to bring the rook in the game first. Yes, Saurav, thanks for being here. We have very limited people here. That's why it's like this. I appreciate the people who are here. What is n%? Well, Aman, it's a very difficult rule to talk about n%. But n% is played when you get your pawn on the 5th rank. Okay, any of your pawn, if you get on the 5th rank, it means that you are controlling the 6th rank square also. Let's suppose the pawn is on b5 and you are controlling this 6th rank squares also. When our opponent plays a5, not allowing you to capture the pawn with, if he plays a6, obviously we can play b into a5 in that position. But if he is playing a5, means he is stealing your right to capture there on a6. But chess has given the rule that even if your opponent plays a5, immediately in that position on the next move you can play b into a6 and capture the pawn on a5. So this is the n% rule. Means you cannot really pass. You cannot pass, that is n%. I hope you understood. I talked about this rule very in simple language. I hope it is not confusing for you. Just want to equalize and beat opponents in bullets. Yes, Manish, that is one of the thing. And what if I am playing with the white? I have some advantage, but due to somewhat discovered checks, I may lose my knight or lose bishop. Okay, knight or bishop. What will affect me more in short, bishop or knight? Well, it depends upon the position. There is no hard and fast rule, Parva. It depends upon the position. Because if you are more alert, then definitely it's about the tactics also. Okay, fine. So guys, we are back here. Almost 30 people are here. I hope you are new here and you will definitely like the stream and make it 100 likes. And Nitish, it did not happen yesterday. 2400 did not. It was a epic fail, but I'll come back. That's what I have done it. I have even published it and my rating has gone down to 2-1, but it's okay. So what's your FIDE rating? Are you a FIDE rated player? Yes, I am a FIDE rated player. My rating is 2037 and my highest rating was also 2184. You can check it about me. Just Google my name to know about my FIDE ID and everything. And you will get my FIDE ID. You can see my everything, all the records and everything. And you can get my games also if you want to really look at my games. then check out my games. They are even available online. So a6 has been played. So white, Nakamura is in time pressure, guys, but he is definitely having a good pawn on this square. He is going to, and the thing is that if we play bishop into e6, then we have queen into b7 on the board. But and one more thing is that bishop h2 is not any more longer a check. So he plays bishop b6, stopping queen into b7. But what are we? Bishop c4. He defends the pawn here. Okay. Now what we are going to do in this position? G5. Okay, he's going for G4. It's a pretty tricky position. G4 has been played. Now it's very difficult position. I don't understand. I think black has already taken up the initiative in this position. Now queen should come on f4 square, trying to stop everything. Queen f4. That's what we are thinking. Is he going to capture? No. Queen e5. Queen f6 might be played on the board. Then knight e5, and we'll just bring the queen and the knight also in the knight f3. Yes, that's what I am predicting the move. Wow, that's good. It feels good. Rook into e5. The pawn on f5 is oh my god. Bishop into f2, bishop into g3. All the pawns are gone. e6 is also gone. White is, oh, what did he do? Come on, rook blunder. See, anything can happen, guys. Anything can happen. Some dialogues from Atul have been epic today. Really? Which dialogue are you talking about, Biswa? Please let me know also, because if you tell me, then it will be fun to know about the dialogues. Bishop e6. Okay, they are going for the Nash-Dorf variation, which I really love to play. And this line also I like it. When the knight comes on e3 square, controlling the d5 square, that will be Biswa. Okay, but that was very lame joke. Try something new. Guys, don't try to teach, okay? Don't try to teach Biswa. He is the father of comedy. This is fake Biswa, that's what we believe. He has not revealed his identity until now, but he is definitely face Biswa according to him. And I believe that real Biswa will not have any time to come on my channel. Okay, a5. So guys, this is again one of the positions where black is having quite good control here in the center of the board. He has pieces, and that's what I was talking about. When the knight comes to knight d2, knight c4, knight to e3, the d5 square is always in control of white. So black needs to play around all these squares. You cannot really break through in the center and do anything. So the moves like bishop into d5 might be happening on the board, but after knight into d5, knight into d5, into d5, we have this f5 move, which might come on the board. So until everything happens, I think knight c5 is also on the board, which might come on the board. I mean to say. Sikha doge bhai 200 per hour. Thank you, Saurabh. And any international tour? Yes, I have played many times in international tournaments, many times. And my favorite destination is Spain, where I go almost every single year. I love to play in Spain, and apart from Spain, I like other cities also, like Italy, then other cities in Europe. You can say I have traveled there, but not really for the tournaments, but I just went there to, you know, if you go to Europe, everything is close by and you can roam around everywhere. It's very easy. It's like roaming around in India. Everything is more easy if you just go to Europe. If want to see Biswa, then go and watch Biswa Gunda movie review. Epic. Really? That's the thing. Well, I don't do anything apart from chess. I am a coach, and I live stream, I play chess. I'm always in chess, and I have some other hobbies also. Means I'm learning some new things. And okay, I'm learning guitar nowadays. So maybe after a few days, I might play a guitar on live stream. Means I just bought guitar few days back. I'm still a beginner, but I'm learning guitar. Okay. Are looking for IM title by playing tournaments? Yes, definitely, Nitish. I'm looking for the IM title. Obviously, I am a chess player first, and then other things. Bishop b4. Oh, guys, come back to the stream here. Somehow I feel the pawn on a4 is a weakness in this thing. Okay, pawn on a4 is a weakness. Karan Jindal is saying same. Coding pasand hai aapko? No, I am done with the coding and all those things. I don't enjoy. I have lived my many years with coders. My friends are super duper coders. They work in all major companies like Facebook, Google, Flipkart, Microsoft, and whatnot. So I'm not fond of coding. My friends do that thing. Rook b8. Okay, fine. Bishop a5. Now the pawn on a5 is going to hang. Okay, this pawn is not going to get closer here. But the main thing is that, okay, knight d5. We need to play bishop into d5, I think, somehow, because queen is also being attacked. The knight on e4 is also going to under pressure here. So what to do? Bishop into d5, queen into d5 should be played. Queen c2. Wow, this is an interesting move, because if we capture queen into c2, b into c2, rook into e4, bishop into e4 is bishop into d5 is there. So he plays knight b4, but still, okay, the pawn on c2 is something which we need to protect. How will you protect the pawn there? We have knight c5 move, knight into c2. Okay, he plays rook c8. He's not going for rook into e4, means we have this c1 pawn queening. So he saves the pawn from not queening in this position. So what to do next? Again, the pawn on c2 is something which we need to take care of. The knight on e4. Okay, he goes for this rook into c2. Rook into c2 is going to capture the a5 pawn. I think rook into c2, knight into c2, rook into a5. Then bishop into d6 will be played. The pawn on e5 is also hanging in that case. So I'm not yet sure like whether he is going to go for all these captures or is just going to capture on a5, because after this rook into c8, bishop into c8 is there. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting for Nakamura. Today somehow the score is in favor of Wesley, so he's already leading with one score, and he started with 2-0 also, guys. It was a big thing. Giri, hopefully Milanayar. Well, as I said, Paru, I don't have any other profession. Chess is my profession. I'm a professional chess. I'm into chess profession, nothing else. That's just, but how to know that we can live with chess for rest of the life? Well, Karan, you need to achieve certain things, and then only you can say like you can earn money. Because if you don't do anything for earning money, then how can you be sure about anything? It's same like other things also. Like if you are going to earn money from becoming an engineer, then obviously you take care of the degree and everything. So like that also in chess, you need to have something which is like credibility. Means we need to build up that thing. If you have that thing in you, then people will believe in you, and they will be ready to pay also for the things which you are doing. Maybe a coaching is a good thing. Maybe you can write about something. You can be like many people write the books or they record the DVDs. Apart from chess, just playing chess, there are many different things which you can do when it comes to just being a professional. Oh, thank you, Purva. Sorry, Tina. Purva, have you started earning through YouTube? Well, my channel is very small. I have not yet started earning that much. I will earn maybe in future, but now my channel is just growing. 4,000 subscribers is not a big deal, guys. It is just like it's a baby. I'm just taking care of the baby, and it will take some time. And I'm not even like a very famous personality where people will just come to look at me. People come here to look at my chess skills. I feel like that means what I'm talking about chess, and that they are just slowly and slowly they are liking the things. Let's see in future if I manage to do that. Okay, Biswa has come up with something interesting and more important for you. Like Karan Jindal, he's talked about people live life with wife. Living with chess is much more easier. Obviously, he is a. I think Biswa is not even married. Are you married? You're proving that you are a fake one. Yeah, my channel is monetized, guys. My channel is monetized. You can see the super chat button is there. It means that it is monetized. Yeah. He blended the bishop. Okay. Previous, I was just looking at the chat, guys. Sorry, one day. Okay, guys. Let's see. what happens in this whole thing, we missed out on those things. So I don't know what happened in the end part. Let me check in the end what happened. Why did he lose? Let me just check. Okay, this was the thing. Everything was perfect, normal. And here knight this. Oh, check, and knight bishop is gone. He blended his bishop. Wow. Okay, we'll come back to this game now. Do collabs for faster growth. Yes, I will look into collabs. Let's see who is interested to collab with me. If people are there, then definitely I'll be happy to do that. But let's see. Queen e7. Sometimes on my channel people means my friends come, but they are not like big streamers, but they are definitely very good players. They are my friends, they come on my channel. Queen e7. This seems to be equal, and slowly and gradually you can see that the game is getting tensed. Okay, sometimes Wesley So is taking the lead, then Nakamura is fighting back, then Nakamura is fighting back, then he is equalizing, then Wesley So again he is winning. So seesaw is going on, but everything is balanced with because of this seesaw. Because of this seesaw. Knight to f5. Hiten, why not collab with it? Well, to collab with it, it's not so easy, guys. He is a big streamer now, and one more thing is that he's a big player also. So how to ask him? It's not so easy. Well, I'm not yet married, but I'll be married. I know everyone, guys. Let's see, we will do something in future, guys. Thanks for your suggestion. We'll definitely do something in future. Miss in coming future, very soon we'll do something. Let's focus on the game. Should we focus on the game and see what is happening on the board? Because if I keep on talking with you, then we are missing many points. Like the game which we were looking at, we missed that bishop blender was even there. So in this game I don't want to miss out on those things. So first we will talk about the games. When the breaks will be there, we will talk about other things also. I hope okay. Queen to b6. Okay, he is playing this move. Bishop into c5 might be played because okay, but here bishop into e3, even if fillet, we can play this thing. Bishop to e6. Okay, bishop into e6. Knight into e6 or rook into e6 might be played. Knight into e6. Yes, knight. Okay, they are exchanging couple of pieces in this position. The knights are also, both sides have knights, and both sides have this holes also. The f5 and f4 is the square which is there, and they are going for the more exchanges in this position. Queen c2. Okay, fine. Okay, I think they are going to exchange one more piece, rook into d1, but I think black will not be happy with that exchange. He will wait for it. Okay. When Vidit end the stream, he always search some chess player to raid. Maybe you can ask him to raid me someday when he is ending the stream. Just saw Queen's Gambit, and whom do you think is better? Beth Harmon. Well, it's a hypothetical character, guys. It is not a real human being. It is just a character. So obviously Magnus Carlsen is way much better, and Beth Harmon is a character, not a real person. So how to compare someone who is not there? Like it's like comparing Narendra Modi with some superhero. It doesn't make sense to compare. We'll raid on his channel to ask him. Okay, Parvi. Yes, Arvind, that's a good idea. Yes, it's a good idea to ask him to join in your stream. But well, Saurabh Kushwaha, he was asking me something personal. I will not be I'll not talk about those things, okay? Karnik, I already said this thing that if you want to know about me or something, message me. I have given my academy's website link also there for coaching. Visit and there you can send me an email or something like that. Everything is there, guys, and I'll be very happy to reply to your emails. Please email me or yeah. So Queen b1. Queen into d1. Knight into e5. Do you think that, okay, queen? I was thinking of queen into d8 might happen. And guys, the times are a little bit low, so we'll focus on the game now. We'll focus on the game, and then I'll take your questions, okay? Queen into d8. Okay, they are going for exchange. Capture, capture. Everything is being captured. c6 pawn is a weakness, and let's see. c6 can be saved with rook e6, so we don't need to worry about this. c4 and e4. a4. Okay, he's going for the a4. He goes for the c6. Rook into a4. Rook into c6. The game is fizzling out to be a draw. Rook b4, he needs to play this. c5, a4, rook a6, and okay, what is happening? Check, and then rook a8 might be played. c6. Okay, interesting. c7. Okay, rook here, a2, and okay, they are just going to capture everything. It's going to be leading to a draw, guys. It's not going to help him. It is definitely going to be a draw very soon. Okay, see. Okay, it's a draw. Okay, fine. 6.5 score. Yeah, analyzing of blitz is pretty hard, but we'll try here. Okay, so rook f5. Okay, black has taken some chances here. I will say like this thing, the h4 pawn and f3 pawn is a weakness, but as far as I know about the endgame here, black cannot really break through. He doesn't have anything to break through, because the moves like h4 are very essential, because whenever black tries to do something, it's just going to be a draw. Even the positions when you have only 2 pawns here, h4 and f4, against these 3 pawns, most probably it might be ending in a draw. Well, I liked Queen's Gambit. I enjoyed it, but only the initial part I did not end part I did not like. But initially I really enjoyed the series. I watched the whole series in just 2 days. Not even 2 days, in just one day, you can say. In 24 hours, I just watched it everything. Hikaru always looks for draw in blitz when he is equal. No, he's not. He plays according to the position, guys. It's not like he's looking for anything. He plays according to the position, and this position is equal. So he is happy with the draw. There is nothing to draw, nothing bad to draw the game also. So Wesley So has got one pawn, but how much the pawn is going to help him, we never know. King h3 on, okay, f3 pawn is gone, and we can come back. And okay, here you just need to make sure that you are not going to exchange the rooks. If you exchange the rooks, then obviously the pawn endgame will be pretty lost for you. So black will definitely try to play. And one more thing is there, that the king will be on the shorter side, and there will be Philidor position where white will be just cutting down the pawn on the 6th rank. If the pawn is on the 6th rank, if it tries to reach on the 6th rank, then we can go back and it will be draw. So they end the draw early, very soon. And okay, they are going for the next one. That was a clear draw position only. Again, they are going for the Rai Lopez opening. Okay, bishop. Okay, queen d6, b4, a4, a5 might be played here in the position, because a5 is the move. So okay, he's not even afraid of this thing. What was happening? a5. Okay, fine. Okay, so many exchanges. Queen into d6 might be played on the board. Okay, all these exchanges are happening, and he has this square also on c7 square, so it is all good. All good. 6.5. Everything is going very smoothly until now. Maybe bishop into d5, and then he can play bishop into f2 is also there. So I was thinking like, okay, there was very important. Rook into d6 means knight c4 followed by, okay, knight on it. He goes for the knight c4. He supports the pawn. Bishop into f2 is been played. Black is definitely having better chances in this position because he is pawn up. But as we know this thing, that the knight on c4 is not that much fixed there. If we get a pawn there on b5, then it might be fixed, but we can't say that thing right now. And the rook is ready to come on the 7th rank, guys. If the bishop moves anywhere, then the rook b2 is a check and mate. So, and rook e1 is also not possible on the board. So I think rook e2 will be played, and black will be having good chances in this case. So best chance for white is like if he manages to exchange the knight on c4. If he manages to exchange the knight on c4, then his position will be okay. Let's see what he does. Okay, he plays bishop f4. Fine. Rook e2 is on the cards, guys. Rook e2 might be played. After rook e2, what we should do? Okay, after rook e2, I think we can simply play knight to d2 square, attacking here, so he doesn't go for any of those things. Hockey commentary done during blitz. Chess as a career and as a game after 10 years. Well, I don't think too much about that much far, to be honest. Current general, it is Very difficult to answer that question. But chess will definitely grow. That's what I will say. Everything is definitely growing because chess is not something which you're going to play on the only on the board. The online version will be much more faster than anything else, and chess is an intellectual game which might be picked up by many players, even college and schools. Everywhere the chess will be included in future. That's what I think, because chess helps you to concentrate. Chess helps you in different things like logical decision making, and even if some child is there, he starts traveling because of chess, then it helps him to grow into a big, much more better person, because while traveling we learn many things. And nowadays we know that the chess starts with a very early age, and if you're starting chess at an early age, if you start traveling, then you meet many people, you learn to communicate with them, you need to handle many things, so you grow into a much more better and stronger person rather than just being into the school. So more practical things happen if you just start playing not only chess but also any sports, I will say. So definitely great chances are there for chess and to grow also. Well, Parva, you should just keep on solving tactics. There is no other suggestion. Keep solving tactics, and if you want to learn, if you want to join my group classes, then definitely you can do that thing also. But okay, I'm just kidding about that thing. For those asking why GM in name, it is Grandmaster without R. Okay. Biswa, sometimes I feel like by mistake I might say something which I should not be saying on the stream. So I need to be careful while reading your comment. Yeah, I still play tournaments, guys. You can check my record. I play at least 10-15 tournaments in a year. Only in this lockdown period I did not play, but in this year also I played in the Delhi International Open in January, and also Chennai International Open, which happened in India. So guys, coming back to the game, it is 1 minute is there on the clock, and I hope that the games will be much more interesting. Guys, do like the stream, make it 100 likes, guys. Your support and love should be there. Keep supporting the channel. Don't be shy to support the channel, guys. Okay, white has activated his king somehow here, and the king b6 is also there. Black is having 2 extra pawns on the king side. So the question is like what he can do. The knight cannot really move in this position because knight e7 followed by knight into c8 there. So black needs to be careful. The idea of king b6 followed by capturing the b7 pawn is also on the air, you can say. So let's see. Parva, please message me on my academy's form. Go to my academy, and there is a registration form is there. Please fill up the registration form, and then I will definitely reply you. Guys, whoever wants to have some inquiries related to coaching, please visit my website. That is Incredible Chess. That's my academy's website. Incredible Chess Academy is my website, means my academy, and I'll be very happy to answer you. So guys, the game is getting leveled up here. The king has come to b7 square. Okay, black goes for the pawn on g2. The game is getting tense now. The pawn on a pawn is going to be a passed pawn very soon now. So how black is going to tackle this thing? The knight is also looking good. If the rook can manage to come on the 8th rank, then it will be fun. So let's see what happens. He might play king b6 in this position so that he can push the pawn to a5. Yeah, I know, Biswa, you are free to talk anything. It is just like I need to read it or not, that I will decide. You're free to talk anything. Okay, c4 has been played. Rook to f2. Yes, form भरना बहुत जरूरी है, because if you don't fill up the form, then how will I know about you? Like I should know like what is your chess trend, since how much longer period you are playing. You should tell me about your experience, then only I will be able to guide you better. Because in order to guide any student, I should know about him. I cannot just blindly talk anything without knowing anything about the student. I don't do that thing. So please fill up the form. Yes, every lesson is important. The thing is that you need to study from it. You need to learn from it. Then only it is happening. Okay, e3. Black is pushing his pawns, guys, but white's pawns are much more stronger and much more faster. And I was expecting this thing only. The king b6, king b7, it happened, and Black is in trouble, guys. Wesley So is once again going to strike in this game and he's going to take the lead, guys. Come on. Last 10 seconds of this game. He is pawn up now. He needs to save his pawn on h2. If he saves the pawn on h2, then the game might be winning for us. But it's very difficult. It's very difficult. Because once you have the knight and rook against the rook, the games are also called as the draw game. So we might think that this might be Indian draw. There are some mistakes which White did in this position. I don't know. I was also analyzing with you only. So the everything is happening so fast. If this knight comes to the life here, knight of 3, okay, how he is going to bring this rook in the game, I am little bit wondering about he stops all the checks here. Okay, fine. Okay, check. Okay, he is going for this check. Okay, he needs to sacrifice. Okay, man, he's sacrificing the rook. Okay, the king is going to come here. It's just going to be a draw. The king will come back and it's a draw because the knight pawn is there. Even if you just go for the back rank, then also it's a draw. It's a draw, guys. It's very easy. Fundamental in game. Do you want to play with me? Maybe Atulari should do subscribers tournament. So yes, guys, we will be doing subscribers tournament very soon. Last month, like few days back, we had subscribers tournament. So again, we will be doing that thing also once again. In this month, definitely we'll be having. Maybe after 15th of December, we'll have one subscribers tournament. Okay. Okay, knight d4. Again and again, they are going for the same opening. Knight of 3 will come back. Bishop will go back. Then c3 will be played. Then bishop will also come to g5 square. Queen e2, rook d1, rook e1. Oh god, they're playing the same things. Nakamura and Wesley So are going neck to neck. I somehow felt like last game Wesley So might be winning, but okay, they drawn the game. And now bishop g5, that's what we were talking about. Bishop g5, c6 will be played, bishop will come back, then d5 will also be there played. h6, okay, he's going for h6. He'll definitely not play g5, that's what I think. But if he's a daredevil player, then definitely g5 is a possibility. Then knight into g5, h into g5, bishop into g5, nothing will have. c6, yes, we have seen this thing earlier also. When you take care of the pawn on e5, and once the pawn will be taken care, then he can go for the other moves like d5 and all. g5. Now, as the knight has moved from that square, he goes for the g5. Very interesting. Very interesting. 7th rank with a check. Yes. Coming to Goa for Nandi and Anurag's wedding. Well, I was going to come. I have the invitation also. But during this COVID time, I don't want to risk it too much. That's why I will not be traveling. Because I stay with my parents now, and if I travel, then it's not just a risk for me but my parent. But I don't have any risk because I got COVID last month also and recovered completely. So for next 3 months I am absolutely free to roam around anywhere. But to take care of my parents, I cannot really travel so far and again come back. So I'm not going anywhere. Otherwise, obviously, Nandini and Anurag are my very close friends. So what's your big achievement? Have you won against someone who has played with Magnus Carlsen on the board? Well, I don't know exactly I won against that player or not, but I have played against Adhivan in real tournament and I have drawn against him, who has played against Magnus Carlsen. I have played against Vidit Gujarati also in the normal tournament and that game I lost. So I have played against all the top players in India except Hari Krishna, Shashikiran and Anand. Apart from that, I have played against almost everyone in the top. And I have some draws also against them. You can check it out, guys, about me. Just search my games, you will come to know about me. King G2. Okay, guys, come back to the game. 2 minutes and 1 minute game is there. And guys, you are also here. So the likes are not increasing, guys. इतने कंजूस क्यों हो आप? Like करने में क्या जाता है? Because if you like, then stream will reach to more people also. Yeah, I played against Biswa also, guys. I forgot about it. Sorry. D5. Okay, black is trying to open up the position in the center of the board, but that will definitely not happen. If D into E4 is played, bishop into E4 is definitely one of the moves in this position. So okay, what to do here? Black and white both are having different colored squares, and we know this thing. that the side which is having the initiative will be getting something interesting. First man advantage. Well, as far as the tournament is concerned, I played my first tournament in the year of 2000 or 2001, I think. I don't remember, but 2000 I learned chess in 2000. That was I was 11 years old, you can say. That time I learned what is chess and all the pieces, movements, and everything. But the rating tournament, if you ask me, then I played my first rating tournament in the year of 2003. Yuraj is finally going to sleep. Okay, fine. Queen e7. Thank you, Parv. Definitely we'll meet. I'll message you tomorrow morning because after the stream I might be sleeping. Okay. So wait for my message once I wake up. So look at H1. I think this game is going to be yet another interesting game when the double, okay, I will not say double pawns are going to happen, but I was thinking like double pawns might happen on the board. But okay, opposite color bishops are there on the board and anything can happen if the side gets the open position, and if any queen is there on the board, then it will be very interesting position to watch out, because we have seen that Wesley So ground down Magnus Carlsen in opposite color bishop plus queen endgame, if you remember, in recently concluded skilling open. So if the same thing happens here, if opposite color bishops are there, then the side which is having a better placed bishop, which is on an open diagonal, which is hitting something, then definitely that side will be having more chances to win the game, because as they say, opposite side bishops are there when they are there. If the side is having initiative, then you get everything you want. Okay, fine, he has given up the pawn, but I don't know why he has given that thing, because the pawn on rook on d1 is perfectly like it is being protected by everyone. Queen g5. Okay, he is going for the activity. Maybe now rook d2 is one of the moves by which he can attack the pawn on f2. That might be one of the chances here in this position. So what can we do? The bishop on g4 is being attacked. What we should be doing? Okay, we need to think about this position a little bit more deeper way. Otherwise, what can we do? Okay, if we come back here, then rook d2 is one of the threats. So white is to bishop f3. Now rook d2 is coming. Okay, h5. I was expecting actually rook d2 in this position, try to attack here. Simple thing. And why didn't do? Okay, he wants to play h4 and he wants to open up the position here on this side. Well, the queen is going far away from the main action. I think the king side is getting opened up. The king side is getting opened up. See, well, that question I don't know when. Sort of that question depends upon when the COVID situation will be normal. Oh my god, I think he missed it. Rook d2 was the best move. Somehow I don't know why he is not playing rook d2, because rook d2 is definitely one of the best moves and he is constantly not playing that move, and now it is almost equal position. The both sides are having less than 20 seconds guys on the board. Opposite color bishops are there, and white is just going for the exchanges now. He will just exchange some of the pieces here in this position. Okay, now rook e to the king f1. Okay, fine. Bishop, he's coming here. You need to be very accurate, because capture, rook f2 check is also one of the thing. King g1 might be played, and now rook g2 followed by capturing here. This is there, but rook d7 is coming. What to do about this thing? He plays f6. Oh my god, this check is going to come on the board. Rook d7 check. Okay, rook d3. He's attacking the bishop. I was expecting rook d7, but he did not go for it. Okay, now somehow, okay, bishop is going to here. Now rook d7 check is over. He stops everything. Bishop d4. Okay, everything is being stopped. King d1. He goes for this and this and this. Maybe he's going to exchange the pawn. Okay, now this is just draw. This is just a draw. Everything is just fizzling out. It's not going to be a winning position. There were some chances from both the sides. Black was definitely having chances when he was going to play rook d2, but he did not play it. And after that also, white had some chances. But as we know that this is just a position where you have very less time, less than 20 seconds you have, and then it's very difficult. It's pretty difficult, guys. Speed chess. Wow, we are closing very close to 100 likes, guys. How much time they are going to play? They are just playing the bishops for no reason. They just want to increase more number of time. I think Hikaru wants to play blitz, that's for sure. But Wesley So is also showing that okay, I'm not going to take the draw. I'm not going to get like any draws or something. I'll also keep on playing. I don't fear about anything. And they just keep going, going, going. Okay, man, what is happening? It's so funny. There is no progress you can do. Both players are just playing it out. So guys, I'll just come back. Maybe I can just come back in 2 minutes. Should I go and come back? Please let me know in the chat. Will you wait for me if I come back? Because I need to take a little bit break, because once the bullet games will start, I'll not take any break until the end. So I need to take a little bit small break of 1 minute, because the games are still going on. I'll take one break and I'll come back. Okay, stay tuned with me, don't just leave. And do watch the other videos also, guys, which are there on our channel and which might be helpful for you also. Okay, okay, yeah, I'll just come back. Okay, I'm back. What happened? They're still playing, come on. What's happening? I took a break, still they're playing. So I did not miss it, guys. I did not miss anything. Okay, they are starting with the new game, e4 e5 on the board. Well, others, you can see the score there, just below my name. 7.5, 7.5 is the score. The match is going to be neck to neck. Very, very tense match is going on, guys. Very tense match. It's oh wow, we are reaching 100 likes, guys. Make it 100 likes. I always feel very happy when we get 100 likes. That's the appreciation I need to come live at this time and stream for you. I know that very few people are here, but I hope that you enjoy. That's why you are here with me. Queen e7. Okay, fine. Bishop might be played on the g6 square, and we can expect that the rook is also going to come on the d8 square. Rook d8. Bishop is being attacked. Bishop g6 is something which I will play in this position. I won't hesitate. Or maybe bishop g4, trying to just pin the knight here on f3 square. That is also okay. Bishop g6, that's what. King h8 followed by, okay, not this one. Okay, h6, h5, bishop h7 is the move. This bishop is putting some good eye on the d3 square, and now he has played knight h4. Well, what can we do? We have e4 move on the board. Knight f5 is going to come on the board. What will happen even if we play knight f5 in this position? Okay, we can always have queen g5. So just putting pressure here. Knight f5 is coming on the board. Knight g6. Oh my goodness. What is this? That's why I think somehow I felt like king h8 was the move which we should be playing. He did not go for this. Knight into f8 means, oh, wow. Okay, Wesley So might be getting great chances. So we'll be looking at this position from the white side. Sir, why aren't they offering draw? That's unfair and not a sign of good sportsman. Okay, it depends upon the players, guys. They just want to keep on playing. So what can I do? Like, it's okay. It's okay. It happens. They keep playing because anyhow they are playing online, no? And time also matters a lot because uh, maybe Hikaru wants to prolong the game so that the games will there will not be too many games in the blitz section, because if there are not too many games in the blitz section, it means that they will be going into the bullet, and he is much more confident about the bullet, because in bullet there will be 30 minutes, and in 30 minutes you need to play maximum number of bullet games. If all the games are equal, then your chances will be much more better. Means if you are thinking from Hikaru Nakamura's play or his style. Okay, white is definitely having a great position. Queen g5 and knight e4, all these pieces you can look at. See, this bishop is controlling everything on this diagonal. That's why this bishop is said to be a very nice bishop. Fischer always loved his light square bishop. That's what I will say. Knight is very well placed here. Knight e4 is there, queen is here, and this queen doesn't look that much happy sitting on g5 square. Okay, queen into g2 if you play, then I will not be that much surprised to see queen into g2. That's why long castle, this is what I was talking about. And rook g1 came and everything is just falling. Rook into h6, oh my god, queen check, and oh ho 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 ho, what a player. Okay, now rook into g5, come on, rook into g6, this, and then queen g5, queen g6 is coming. What are we looking at, man? This is just simply amazing. Something insane is happening on the board. What is happening? Rook into g7 coming or not? Rook into g7 is coming, or is there something else? I'm completely shocked by the move queen into e4. What should we play? Okay, I think rook into g7 definitely should be played, but okay, rook g6. What a move, man. How can he play this move? Rook into g7, king will come here, and then we have queen h6 check and mate. What a player. What a player. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Queen h4, come on. Play rook into g7, man. Rook h4. Yeah, the queen cannot really leave anything in this position, because rook h4 is the move here. And what we should be playing here in this position, queen g5 followed by queen f6 is a check and mate. That's the thing, first thing which I can see, because even if you play rook g8, then also queen f6 is there. If f6 is played, then what we should be playing? Can we play something else? Maybe something like this, queen d1 and followed by rook h1, queen g5. He's going for queen g5, f6. This is what we were thinking. He cannot really capture the threat. Is queen into h7, king into h7. Rook h4 is going to be a check and mate, guys. Rook d7 might be played on the board, rook d7, but we after rook d7, rook g8 checkmate was there. Rook g8, rook g8, rook g8 checkmate. The queen cannot capture. What a game! What a game by Wesley So. Amazing, amazing, amazing game. e5 knight e5. गाइज इसी बात पे 2-4 लाइक ठोक दो, 100 लाइक्स कर दो. यहाँ पे अरविंद इज ऑलरेडी सजेस्टिंग जनता लाइक कर दो. कीप सपोर्टिंग द चैनल गाइज. डोंट फॉरगेट टू सब्सक्राइब ऑल्सो इफ यू आर न्यू हियर. Okay, they played something in different opening. That's what I'll say. e5 was a little bit not that common. D into e5, knight into e5, then a6, knight a4, knight c7, knight c4, knight c6, d3 he has played. And now what he is going to do? Let's see. Knight e6. Now knight needs to be played on e3 square maybe, because the bishop, if he captures, okay, he is thinking to capture this bishop. If this bishop doesn't move from this square, then maybe g6 followed by bishop g7 might be one of the ideas from the black side here in this position. Yeah, this game is not Berlin, but okay, what can we say? Like, they are playing something which is very solid. Both the sides are playing solid. And what about Wesley So? Wesley So is showing that he is also one of the best in the world, man. His rating is also 3-1, and he's showing that he has worked a lot, because the way he played against Magnus Carlsen previously, just 15 days back, you can say on the 30th, not even 15, 10 days back, he just played amazing chess against Magnus Carlsen. He won against him in Skilling Open. Now also he's showing great chess. He is just playing awesome chess. It's fun today. It's good that I am streaming also and looking at the games, because if I was not streaming, then I don't know whether I'll be looking at all the games or not, but because of the streaming I am looking at each and every game with you. Thank you guys for being there, also for encouraging, and it's a fun stream, I'll say. It's a fun stream. Queen to e2. Okay, now the rook will be coming in the game, so bishop into d4, rook into d4. Rook should come in the game with rook a e1. Yeah, so 8.7 and 7.5 Naka. You can see the scoreboard also, guys, on the screen there. Below my name, the names are there, and the score is also written just next to the player's photo. So you can see that thing also here. You can see that thing also. Rook to d8, queen f3. Somehow I feel like white's king side is little bit exposed, and black should not get any chance to play anything on this side. Although if he gets some chance, then it will be difficult. But okay, fortunately black doesn't have the light square bishop. If he was having the light square bishop, then white position would have been a little bit difficult. That's what I think. But knight f2. Okay, the knight is ready to jump on maybe this e4 square. He's going for e4 or g4. He has both the squares. So even if you play knight g4 or knight e4, he'll be very happy to play bishop to this square. What about this b3 move? Come on, who plays like this when the bishop is there? Rook goes back, the rook is being attacked, rook e1. Now the move like bishop d4 is there, and after bishop d4 he needs to play this move. Okay, fine, the bishop on d4 is perfectly placed, and I somehow feel like, okay, this position is, oh, nice move, f5. He's stopping all the jumping spots for the knight. Knight is not having any squares to go around. Knight is going for the g5 square, but g5 doesn't seem that much cool. And okay, what can we do from the black side? Maybe knight f6 is possible, followed by knight g4, putting some pressure, knight e3, this kind of moves. Or is he going to just exchange the queens with queen c6? The time will tell us, guys. The time will tell us. Queen c6. I was thinking about this thing only. Queen c6 might be played. He is going for the exchanges. Now the e6 pawn is being attacked. I don't know how he can save it. Maybe knight g7 is one of the moves which he can play from black side. Okay, knight c7, he will save the pawn here. Rook to e2 square. Okay, fine. The king should come in the game somehow. Bishop f6. Okay, he gets rid of the knight which is sitting on the g5 square. Knight f3. Okay, guys, you should pay attention to this thing, that there is a weakness on e6 square. The position can be converted into a very equal position because opposite color bishops are still there on the board, and we have seen this thing that in the previous game, because of the opposite color bishop endgame only, the game was drawn. So he plays knight c7. This looks very awkward to me. Why is he playing that move? I don't understand exactly. I'm telling you very honestly. Where is he going with the knight? Who plays like that? Knight a8, knight b6. Where is he going? Because he can be dislodged by any time by playing moves like a5, or this kind of moves can happen on the board. Okay, g4. White is trying to do something on this side of the board. Knight is not, I'm not having any clue about the knight on d6. Maybe it was better to keep it on this side of the board. And white is getting slowly and gradually some activity on the king side. That's what I feel. One more thing is there. I play knight g5, bishop g5, g5. Now the pawn on g4 is hanging. Now the pawn on e6 is also a weakness. Should I play rook f2 so that there will be some exchanges? Yeah, I need to play this thing. And what can we do next? Do we have anything? Rook into f2. We have some pressure on the e6 pawn. That's what I can see. Is there anything else? The king might be coming in the board. King e2 might be played, I think. King e2, so that there will not be any check on d2 square also. And the thing is that white should get some entry point. Okay, wow, nice. He is getting this h7 pawn. I did not see this. Now Nakamura is going to strike back. I think once again the scores will be equal with 8.5, 8.5. Wow. Wow, we are very close to 100 likes. 99 likes are there. 100 likes तो बनते हैं अपने stream पे दोस्तों. Rook into c2, rook into h7, the pawn on b7. Okay, g6. He wants to capture the pawn on g6. Maybe h3 will be played. Okay, h3, g6 pawn will be falling, and these two pawns are just too strong for Wesley So's out of place knight on b6. That was a little bit PT, I think. Knight on c7 was definitely better than knight on b6. Okay, he has resigned. New game. They might be starting, or all the games are over. So all the games are over, guys, in the Blitz tournament also. Now they will be having 5 minutes of gap, and after 5 minutes of gap, we'll be looking at the Blitz. No, so not Blitz. We'll be looking at bullet games. So we'll wait for a while. until. So in that break time, if you have any questions, do ask me, and thanks for making it 100 likes, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So if you have any questions, do let me know. And I'm feeling a little bit cold also, so because it's night time and I'm wearing only t-shirt. Yes, 100 likes are there. Manish, today no bullet. I will play bullet maybe next time. I will come and live stream about bullet only. Don't worry. I have decided to recover my rating on stream. I'm going to recover my rating on stream, guys. So wait for a few days. I did so many things today since I woke up, because I was streaming last night, not last night, till morning 6:30. So in the 6:30 I slept yesterday. I had more than 6 hours temperature. Temperature in is very low in Maharashtra nowadays. Well, not that much low, but yeah, it is little bit low, I think. What is your prediction? Who will win today? Well, today I can't say anything. Wesley So is again coming back one after another. Like, okay, Wesley So is winning. Sometimes Nakamura is winning, and the way Wesley So is fighting is simply amazing. Now we are going to see something which is Nakamura's main forte. You can say his main strength, where he is the highest rated player in the world. He already crossed 3,500 rating, guys. Yeah, in bullet maybe you can say like, but guys, I will tell you very honestly, these top players now, they practice a lot. So you cannot just say that, okay, a bullet hai to just he is going to win, or Nakamura is going to win just very smoothly. No, it's not going to happen like that. Wesley So in the previous tournament also, he showed that he has practiced a lot, and he is the man you should look out for. He is amazing. He has improved a lot, and he has that zeal to win the game, win the championship. So he will definitely do it. Sir, can you upload some live game of 5 minute or 10 minute with commentary, like which move is moved and why, which move is good and which is bad? Well, I'll try it. Manish, I'll definitely try it. I'll definitely do it. Okay, Vijay Pan is backing up Hikaru Nakamura here. Guys, let me know in the chat. We almost 20 people are watching here. So, who is backing whom? Can you please tell me? Are you backing Hikaru Nakamura, or are you backing whom? Yeah, I have analyzed many games. I have analyzed many games. You should sometimes look at my channel, guys. I have more than 175 videos in my channel, and you can go through the videos and check it out. There are many good videos on my channel. So if you really want to learn something, there is always something good on my channel, because I have not streamed just for fun anytime. I have always tried to give something to the viewers. So you can check out any video on my channel. You will definitely benefit from it. Okay. Can you beat them in your day? No, my day. I don't know. GM Wesley So is Pujan Shai saying Vasuli Bhai Parag. Okay. Adarsh Pundir is saying Wesley So. So today Wesley So's fans are there. Come on. In this live commentary games we learned on live. Okay. Rishabh is saying so. Everybody is saying so. There is no one who is supporting Hikaru Nakamura. Come on, guys. Nakamura is also one of the best players in the world. We should support him. At least one player from Nakamura's side, or everybody is on the Wesley So side today. Vasuli Bhai. Guys, let me know some of the things which I would like to ask you. Like, do you think that my voice and everything is perfect in the streams, or do I need to improve on anything? If you have any suggestions, I'll be very happy to know about it. Okay, Manish is Hikaru fan, and Parag is saying, okay, okay, आप बोल रहे. No, no, not like that. I'm just saying, asking you, isn't there any Hikaru Nakamura's fan? That's what I'm asking. If you want to support Wesley, so you can definitely do it. Oh, Poojan is saying because Wesley has special powers to players on their bed. Yeah, he bet Magnus Carlsen. That's why you're thinking. And today is Nakamura's birthday, so obviously it is a little bit special thing. Well, others, the scores are there on the screen. Just next to the players' names, you can see 8.5, 8.5 score is there. If you just look at the stream a little bit more carefully, then you can see 8.5, 8.5 score is there. So, and that score automatically keeps improving. I don't need to improve it manually, because when the bullet games will be starting, I cannot really go to the OBS every time and change the scores. So you can definitely see it. It's auto updated. Hikaru is Hulk in Bullet. He is going to win Bullet. Oh, really? Let's see, Manish. Let's see what happens. We are waiting for that only. Oh, wow. Biswa has some suggestions today about the book, and he is suggesting very nice book, Logical Chess Move by Move. Every move is explained. Yes, guys, that is a different, really nice book, and I like I have that book since long time, since my childhood. I have yes. Parag remembers that he has converted from LGM say फिर से GM. I don't understand how many times you can change your name in Google. Can you change it many times, as much as you want? I always felt like you can change it maybe 1 or 2 times, because I never changed my name. Saurav, sir, don't you think if you start streaming in Hindi as well, then you will get more likes, comments, and subscribers? Maybe I'll get, maybe not. We never know. But I do it in English since starting. That's why I continue in English. And the starting my channel in English was also a little bit personal also, because I wanted to improve my English speaking skills, because if I am talking in English, then ultimately helps me, because Hindi is something which I am talking since my childhood, but English I picked up very late in my life. So means when I was already you can see like Indian education, you know this thing, that many of you might not be even knowing this thing. You might be young, very young, but for the older, a little bit older generation, English was not that much easy to learn in schools. And I am from a Marathi school, so in my school also I never really learned to speak English. Nobody was speaking in English in my school, so uh, that was one of the reasons why I started with English. If you do it in Hindi, you get more viewers. Yeah, maybe. But let's see in future when our channel will be growing a little bit more, then I will try to do it in Hindi also. And another thing is also there, guys. I have read many books in English related to chess. So when it comes to chess, English comes to me very naturally. Yeah. This why saying love your modesty. Not too many people will openly say these things. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I wanted to improve my English. That was also one of the things. And I have read many books in English related to chess. So when I am talking about chess, English comes to me more naturally, because I never read any book in Hindi. So it's very difficult to talk about chess in Hindi. Okay, I can express definitely. English, Hindi is definitely I can do. Yeah, yeah, I can mix it up. Yeah, I can mix it up. Naka looking like Japanese and Wesley So looking like Chinese. Naka is Japanese only, guys. And Wesley So is from Philippines. Yes, Manish, it is available on Kindle. It's available on Kindle. So दोस्तों आप बोल रहे तो लेट्स सी लास्ट के जो बुलेट गेम्स है उसमें आई विल ट्राई टू टॉक इन बोथ द लैंग्वेज. थोड़ा मैं हिंदी में बात करूंगा और हिंदी में बात करूंगा. हिंदी में बात करना, लेट्स सी, आई विल ट्राई. Oh, Naval is saying like it doesn't matter you know English or not, knowing English opening does. यस, मुझे थोड़ा थोड़ा इंग्लिश ओपनिंग भी आता है, मैंने खेला है इंग्लिश ओपनिंग, बट नॉट दैट टू मच, लाइक आई ऑलवेज प्लेड D4 ओपनिंग. Naka lost first 3 minutes uh, because he was eating. Really? I don't know like why he lost, because I was not following any other stream. But he has lost just because of eating, then it's very funny. Chess खेलते हैं मजाक करते हैं. Maybe he was very much overconfident also say this thing. Guys, if you know that the games have started, let me know, because I am already following Nakamura. So the games have not started yet. They are still not there. I'm following Naka, so it will not. Why I feel English is much more better than Hindi after hearing some Hindi words. Maybe that I was telling you, my Hindi is I'm from Maharashtra, so my Hindi will be also be like Maharashtrian. It's not like I lived in North India, so देखते हैं. So it's not a pure Hindi. It is Maharashtrian mixed. Means my accent will be like Maharashtrian even if I'm talking different. Okay, the game is already on and Wesley So is not there. What is happening? Let's see guys, देखते हैं क्या होता है. देखते हैं क्या होता है. Game is aborted. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, the game started. E4, they are started with bullet games, guys. Let me know what is going to happen on bullet games, and in the chat, if I'm talking here, I'm more focused on the games. In the chat, please help me to right, it's my Hindi is poor. So we'll talk about the games now, because it's very short time control. I cannot be there to attend your messages, guys, so please forgive me. I'll be focusing on the game and we'll try to understand the games from my own perspective. You can also tell me about your views about the game, and let's focus there on the game now. Yes, Saurabh will definitely do it. Not anytime. We'll do it. So Rook D8, they're just going to exchange everything. This 3 pawns looks very funny here. Like, look at this 3 pawns, this 2 pawns, and this. It's like broken teeth. Nothing is clearly connected in this position, but okay, what they are going to exchange everything. The pawns are going to fall for sure. The C4 pawn is going to fall. Knight A5, and the knight will be capturing the pawn on C4. That's the one thing. Like, B7 pawn needs to be protected. Knight A5, knight C4. Okay, let's see. Rook G1. Okay, what is he doing? Okay, knight F5. He's going for, okay, check. Then knight F5. Bishop E5 is always going to come on the board, I think. Knight C6, bishop E5. Is he going to play? No, bishop into E5, knight into E5. Then, okay, no. That was also not there. Rook G5, Rook D7. Okay, fine. King to E3 square. Okay, knight A5. That's what I was thinking. Like, he's going for this thing. Rook G1. White is definitely having little chances, but everything is protected. King on F7, E6, G6. Everything is protected. He's going to just keep on playing, I think, for a while. And black is okay, he cannot move the knight now very easily. Now he has made some progress. That's what I'll say. Rook B4, he's protecting everything. The rook knight is also coming here. Rook B5, knight A5 is stopped here. Maybe is there any possibility of playing bishop D6? Wow, white is just improving. White is just improving here. Wesley So has improved his position a lot. Bishop was not doing great on E3, but slowly and gradually he improved it on D6 square. And now we will see whether he will get any breakthrough in this position. F5, he has gone for the breakthrough here. King D5, okay, man. He's playing on the knight E7 check. Yes, that's what I was saying. Knight C6. It's going to be a draw. If he doesn't want to go for the draw, then he needs to play King F4 in this position. King D5. What is happening? Knight E7. They're going to draw the game, I think. White is not going to do anything. King E5, knight C6, King F4, King G5. Okay. Only King F4 will not lead to a draw. It's a draw. Okay, first game they have drawn. Castle, B3, E3. Okay, fine. D4. Some of you were talking about English opening, no? Then it is a little bit version of the English opening only. Yes, see, now it is converted into English opening now. Nakamura has played the English opening. Knight into e4. Why? Come on. Okay, capture, capture, capture. Everything is captured. a5, a4 is a very standard idea here, because the pawn on b3 will be a weakness. Then queen b6 followed by just putting the pressure on this pawn will be one very interesting idea. a4 very common. The knight, as long as it is there on this side of the board, he absolutely needs to save everything here. Queen a5, he is going for the exchanges. This rook will also come here if the exchanges happen, because the pawn on b3 will be constantly be attacked, because the bishop on e2 is not having that much good squares. This is the color strategy, we'll say. Okay, super fast commentary feels like rapping, really. इंग्लिश वालों को रिस्पेक्ट ज़्यादा मिलती है. वेल, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है दोस्तों. Like everybody gets the respect. If you are working hard, if you are very genuine, then you will get the respect. You'll get the respect. If you give respect to people, then you will get the respect. Maybe Biswa can explain this thing in Hindi. Okay, what is happening? Okay, he was going to play rook a1 for the queen, trapping the queen. Now bishop into g6 is on the go. Okay, knight into e3 is there, so he supports the pawn. Now he needs to support it. King g7 might be played on the board. King g7 can be played. Yes, he needs to protect the pawn on g6. That was very important. e4, maybe he is going for the e5 square. Maybe he's going for the e5 square. Yeah, he's e6 is played. Maybe he stopped the f5 square. Wesley So is playing interesting chess. Okay, that's what I will say. This I like this guy. I like this guy more and more. The way he is playing in this shorter time controls, my respect for him is growing. Okay, queen c1. This was very necessary. Queen d8. Okay, he's going on that side of the board. Why he wanted to play? Okay, h4 pawn was hanging. That's why he played knight f3, supporting the pawn. Maybe the moves like this. Okay, bishop c2. Now the b3 pawn is protected. He doesn't need to worry about it. Maybe he can go for something like knight g5 in future. Maybe possible. f6. Okay, fine. What is he going to do? e5 maybe. Okay, rook into d6. He captured it. Seriously, was it necessary to play rook a1? Now rook needs to come back in this position. The pawn on e4 is also little bit weak in this position. What is okay? Rook bishop here, f5. I'm not understanding exactly what is happening, guys. Everything is happening so fast, but we'll try to understand. Knight e5 is played. Knight g5. Okay, the knight is having very good square on g5. Knight is also having a good square here. Oh my goodness. Rook into e6 is coming. Rook into e6 is played. Now what? Check is there on the board. Is there rook f2 going to come on the board? If you play rook f2, then rook into d1 is there. Okay, I think rook f2 will be played on the board very soon, very soon. Oh, he won the game. White won the game. What a game, what a game. They're going for the next game. Nakamura has struck first time in this game. Yeah, Hikaru Nakamura won the game, guys. Okay, fine. Let's see what happens. I'm not selecting. I'm following Hikaru Nakamura. So from which side Nakamura will be playing, the game will be started from his side. I'm not deciding whose side I'm there. I'm just commenting, guys. I'm not even using my hands. It's just happening automatically. So the opening has been played very fast and very quick. Let's see what he is going to play. Long castle. Who plays like this in bullet? Okay, in bullet anything can happen. Wesley So can do anything. Obviously he needs to strike back in this game. If he doesn't strike back with the white pieces, then it will not be that much good for him. He's going for the pawn. Okay, he wants to play f5, but the pawn on e5 will be hanging, so he needs to take care of the e5 pawn also. Is he going to do that? Yeah, he's the Hulk. He will draw with black and win with white. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. But I told you this thing earlier also, that we should not underestimate Wesley So don't forget about that thing. Okay, if he's going to go for all the exchanges, he's gone for all the exchanges. He's believing that the game might be drawn even if he's pawned down in this position. Nakamura, come on. Now king e7 he cannot play. King d7 might be played, followed by the rook will come on the c8 square. He might be exchanging everything on the c file, and he will bring the king to d5 square. If he manages to do that thing, then I think it will be good. Okay for him. King d7 comes in the center. If he captures king into c6, king d5 will be played. And then next to what? Rook c7 is coming on the board. Maybe he will just go for, okay, g5. He's blocking everything. This bishop is not having any good squares. Rook c8 needs to be played. Somehow I feel all the pawns are on the light square. So this bishop will not be having any targets in the position. If the bishop is not having any targets, then all we know this thing that it will not be that much Cool position. Okay, king c6. Okay, check. Again, king d7 needs to be played. The rook. Okay, king b7. If he again plays rook d1, king c6. Okay, is he going to play like that? Draw? Come on, seriously. Wesley So, your pawn up. Your pawn up in this position. Maybe just to exchange the rooks. Now bring the king up. King is coming to e4 square. No. He first of all stops this. Maybe. Now king d3, king e4 might be played on the board. King d3, king c6 is there. King d3, king c6, king e4. Okay, he is on the go here. And now what we should be doing here? a4 a5, everything is blocked, everything is blocked, guys. This is something which is very, very crazy. One thing is that if d5 comes into d5, king d4, if the king needs to move, then it will be a chance. But now in this position, that is also not there, because if you play king d4, then bishop c5 check will be played. So it is going to be a draw very soon, and Nakamura will just keep on playing because he has 1 point lead, and he will just keep on playing for a long time. Maybe he'll just waste 1 or 2 minutes, because time matters in this. Okay, he did not play b3. Nakamura has played b3. Okay, again the bishop into b5. Okay, bishop into c6 will be happening very soon on the board, followed by d4. This is okay, d3. He did not. Knight d2, knight d2, h3, h3, bishop h5, g4, knight g3 will be played on the board. Queen d2. क्या हो रहा क्या है? Knight d7. Seriously, long castle has been played. f5. Okay, g4. Okay, he goes for this thing. He wants to e4 square. Okay, he wants to e4 square. Bishop needs to go back. He's not going back. Okay, fine, fine. Knight into h5. Just okay. He's just bringing the rooks in the game. Rook g1. Queen goes back. He got the e4 square. That is what he wanted to do in this position. Well, this was the b3 opening. I have played this opening from white side. That's why I know this opening. Guys, if you are new here, do like the stream, okay? Because I can see like very few people are here, and definitely you can ask me questions. I'll drink a little bit water, guys. I was talking so fast, I got thirsty. Okay, they are exchanging. Rakesh, and the score is 10.5, 9.5 in favor of Hikaru Nakamura. So many pawns are going forward. Somehow I feel like white is already having a better position. He has central passed pawns, guys. Look at this 3. This might be called as the Alekhine gun only if the queen was there behind. Then it will be Alekhine gun, but it is not there like that. Okay, he exchanges, he gets yet another pawn in this position. Queen into g5 might be played. He's not exchanging the queens. Okay, rook c5. He's stopping everything on that side of the board. Rook comes to the 7th rank. We all know this thing, that the rook on the 7th rank is always a good idea. Rook f3. The pawn on e3 is being attacked. You cannot push the pawn because the pawn on d4 will also be hanging in that case. So queen e7. At any cost, he wants to exchange the queens. Once the queens will be exchanged, then okay, queen d6. He's not going to play like that, definitely, because the pawns will be singled. Queen e6. Okay, fine. He goes for it. This rook is also going to come on this square. So okay, exchanges. Pawn up. White is pawn up in this position. Is he going to convert the game or not? King d3. Now what? Okay, b5, c4, capture everything. The pawn on d5 is a weakness. He needs to play this move. He needs to play this rook g5, rook g6. Now rook d6 is coming. Rook f5. Okay, rook f5. Why this move? I don't understand. Exactly. Okay, this is a tense game. White will definitely try to win, and Wesley So is having very limited time. He needs to play a little bit more faster and accurate also in this position. e4 will be played at some point, but if you play e4, the king is coming in the game. King c4 is coming, so I don't know at what time he will be playing e4. Okay, he played e4. It was very necessary. Now the rook might be going from behind and give checks. So king d6 and the Firidor position might also happen. The pawn on a4 should not fall. If the pawn on a4 falls in this position, then it's all over. Okay, we can play this move. Yeah, it's there. King is coming on that side of the board. The pawn on a3 is hanging. King f4. Again attacking the pawn on d4. It's just going to be a draw. If you play this move, then again king d5 is a good idea. Check and king d6, rook c4, king d5. Draw. Cool. Cool. Ha. Rook into d4, and it's just a draw because it's a rook pawn, and check, and we know this thing that it is leading to a draw, but we need to be careful. The only way to win this kind of positions that your opponent's king should be cut off on the bishop's file. Always remember, the distance between the pawn and the king, cutting off the king should be bishop's file. If this black's king is cut on the bishop's file, then white has the chance to win. Means he definitely win that position, but as it is very near to it, there will not be any chance. Even if you come from this side like this after pushing the pawns, then also it's a draw. Then also it's a draw, as this is very close to it. He'll just try to play. Now there should not be action. Now the king is not coming here. This is the main difference. Like once the king is cut here, just keep on pushing the pawn to a7 square. Rook will be played on h2, followed by rook h8, and rook b8 will move, and then rook b6, and followed by king b7 will be played. I don't know whether you are analyzing, whether you are understanding what I am talking about or not. If you are not understanding, then maybe I'll make some video about it. Please let me know in the chat the endgame which I was talking about. Did you understand a single thing? Please let me know, guys. Oh my god, rook b8, he has got this thing, king b6. Oh, this is not something which should happen. Rook b8, I was talking about this thing and white won the game, man. I was talking about this thing, it should not happen. Karthik, too fast for me. No, obviously not, Karthik. You are too fast for all these things. You understand everything very quickly. Guys, Karthik, Grandmaster is there in our chat. Thanks, Karthik, for joining us. Karthik, I have one thing for you. Would you like to be there on my stream for the next semi-finals and finals? I'll be very happy to have you on the stream. Maybe we can stream about the semi-final and finals, which will be between Magnus Carlsen and MVL. And after that also, we will see. Okay, Nilesh is saying too fast. Saurabh is saying, yes, I am understanding everything that you are explaining. Okay, cool. Okay, fine. I'll try to be a little bit slow also. But that rook end game, I was just telling you this thing, that if I go to that position, you can... well, I said it proved right for first 4 game. Okay. Then we will stream together. Thanks for Karthik. I'll message you on your WhatsApp and we'll plan it. So guys, Karthik Venkatraman, he has a very nice channel. His channel's name is Chess Cult, and he interviews top players of India. King's Indian defense is applied, but okay, this is not really King's Indian, guys. This is not really King's Indian. Everything is stuck here. So I was talking about Karthik's channel. His channel's name is Chess Cult, and you can definitely follow. He will be coming on stream. That time I'll talk more about him. But if you want to just find his channel, then do find Chess Cult. Okay. He has really nice interviews of top players of India. He's also a very strong player. He's a grandmaster. You will meet him very soon on our stream. Rook c1. Okay, a file is there. A file. He's not going for the a file. He played rook c8, c6. Okay. Queen to d2, c5. Okay, knight b5. Knight is coming to b8 square. Rook a1. Bishop e8. Is he going to just capture on b5 and push the pawn to this square? Well, that's why maybe he went back in this position. Rook c7. Somehow I feel like if this rook comes in the here on a8 or something like that, then black will be in trouble. Black will be in trouble because black's pieces looks very cramped. I'll just change the position from this side. Wesley So is having great possibilities in here in this position because knight is also ready to jump on the b5 square anytime the pawn on d6 is a weakness, and this bishop is also ready to come, and once the knight will be moving, the rook will also come. So I don't know exactly how he's going to defend, but let's see. I feel like there are some weaknesses which are quite evident in this position. d6 is a weakness, and if the d6 pawn falls, then everything falls in the position. Rook b7 is not a good idea. Bishop a5 is coming, so he needs to go back. Yes, very good. Okay, rook a7, knight, he is coming to b5 square. It has come, but the knight on c8 is supporting the pawn here, so no problem, no problem for him. Bishop a5 should come, I think. Bishop a5 followed by, okay, he's not going for it. Two knights against two bishops. What is happening? Are they going to draw the game? I don't think so. White should draw the game. White should try something. Knight b5 is not happening because, oh my god, he played the pawn push. Knight into b6. Okay, he's going for it. Okay, now this pawn cannot be captured. It is white who is in trouble now. White is in trouble. White cannot really do anything. His bishops are not at all active. Black is going to get the chance, guys. King f2. Bring the king up. Bring the king up. Okay, so just pushing the pawn. Keep pushing the pawn. Now, oh, ho, 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 ho. Very nice move. Very nice move. Beautiful, beautiful game. Nakamura has struck back again, guys. Nakamura has struck back. He's white here in the position. f5, knight of 6. Then what? e5 has been played in this position. Knight d5, bishop d2. How much time is left for the games? I'll just check it out. Guys. If you know how much time is left for the games to get over in bullet, please let me know in the chat. I'll also be checking it out here. Okay, there is only 11 minutes are left. 11 minutes are left for the chat to get over. Okay, more exchanges have happened. Rook f2 has been played. Queen into d3. Okay, somehow I feel like black's position is okay, no problem, but there should not be any kind of danger. Like this checkmate should not come. So this pawn cannot be pushed forward. Maybe he is going for the exchanges, but after the exchanges everything seems to be equal. This is just equal position. He's pawn up, but it should be equal. Hardik, please wait. After 10 minutes I'll answer your question. Okay, I'll just focus on the game because the games are being very fast. But one thing I will tell you, that if you are 1200 player, just keep solving the puzzles. The more puzzles you solve, more it will be better for you. Okay, king f2, king rook e6, rook a check, pawn on h7 is being attacked, king g7 will be played. Okay, he plays king f6. He's going for the exchanges. Black definitely has some chance if he gets the passed pawn. If he comes forward, then it will be good. Well, Manish, you bring your friends and everybody, and I have said this thing on stream. I'll tell again, once we will be having 100 watching on our channel, definitely I'll be making mods who are regular here. That promise I will keep. Oh god, black has played this move and the pawn is going to queen, guys. Pawn is going to queen. Oh my god, what a turnaround. Wesley So is going to win once again. Amazing, amazing. He's going for the checkmate, but the checkmate will not happen. King is having this square on g7 square. Oh god. Queen. King is having g7 square. It is just lost. Queen is there on the board. Nakamura has lost. What happened? Oh god, somehow he saved everything, all the checks, and he is just winning here. He'll try to spend a little bit more time. I'll say he'll try to spend a little bit more time. Check will be coming on the board. Some checks, again a check. Rooks might be exchanged. Yes, after the exchange of the rook nothing is there, but still they are playing. Check. Okay, again next move check and mate. Next move check and mate. They will be playing. He is spending his time. What, man, they utilize every minute, every second of the, because he's leading. No, he's leading. Guys, do like the stream. Okay, help our channel to grow. Do like the stream. d6, knight c3, f5 has been played. Okay, Dutch opening. How many of you play Dutch opening? Please let me know. How many of you play Dutch opening? Yes, I don't play. I have played this opening from from the other side, from the white side I have played. So I'll look at the game from the white side to understand it much more better. e3, knight g4, h3 might be played. Knight e2. Wow. Okay, he's going for the f4 square maybe. Rook d2. He's going for What? Knight into e3 was one of the threats which I can feel was definitely there on the board. Well, free puzzles are everywhere, guys. Free puzzles are everywhere. Just check it online. Never played Dutch, okay. It's an interesting opening, that's what I will say. I also never played, but I played it from the white side. b4, knight e4, knight into e4 might be played on the board. Knight into e4. Okay, you play London Kings in Sicilian. Okay, that's a good opening repertoire. Strong opening repertoire. Everything is getting action. Nakamura wants to just draw the games, I think. He's leading with 2 points, guys. 2 points is a big thing. 2 points is... Wesley So needs to score in next 10 minutes. Only 10 minutes are there. I think 10, not even 10 minutes there. Even less than that is happening. 6.5 minutes, guys. It's very difficult position. Very difficult. Very, very difficult. 6.5 minutes are remaining. What is going to happen, guys? Can Wesley So win one game after another? Will this be an Armageddon game? Can he win 2 games in 6 minutes? He needs to win 2 games, guys. Otherwise, he's just out of the championship. Nakamura has talked about this thing. Means he showed this thing, the why he is one of the best players in the world. Okay, he got the pawn. Okay, now it is all over. He's going to win this pawn. He's going to win this game also. Because the pawn will come to c4 square. Followed by b5 will also be falling very soon. b5. Okay, he's not giving any chance. c4, king c5, king into b5 is there. The pawn on b5 is going to fall. 2 pawns are there and it's just lost. Never worked out for me. Okay, you used to try. Okay, fine. g4. Okay, he's going for that thing. Should I play c4 or should I just give a check? Maybe rook a2 check. Okay, he captured everything and now maybe rook a2 check. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And maybe we can give push the pawn. Okay, he's going for the rook into b5. He's not pushing the pawn. Okay, capture here. The king should come to c6 square. Now he might be pushing the pawn. Yes, rook h6 check. King c5. Yes, not king h. King rook into h7. Now push the pawn. Push the pawn, man. Check. King here. Check here. Another check and maybe king c3 might be. But white is also having some passed pawns here. White is also having passed pawn. King f4. King f4. Whose pawn is stronger? Okay, this called as the changing the autopilot. Now the c4 pawn was the main pilot. Now he's going to play the b pawn. Changing the pilot, guys. Changing the pilot. Until now this pawn was the main. He changed the pilot. Remember this technique, okay? It is called as the changing the pilot. Says 2 points is a big lead. Vlad Fedisiu really asked me about it. Hikaru Nakamura. No, here in this game it's a 2 points is a big lead, I'll say. Not there. He's now having 3 points lead. Means I was talking about the big lead in last 6 minutes. For last 6 minutes it's a big lead. If it was just the starting, then it would have been different. Obviously Wesley So played amazing chess today. Great respect for him. Even if he is going to lose this, now he doesn't have any chance because the time which is there in the clock, I think it's very, very less. I'm checking it out. He is having only 4 minutes and it's almost over. It's almost over. Okay, Nawal Kedar is saying he learned Italian. 25 people are there, guys. थोड़ा तो चैनल पे सपोर्ट करो. कीप लाइकिंग द स्ट्रीम, गाइज. आप थोड़ा कंजूसी करते हो मेरे चैनल पे शायद से. It comes very natural to us, I feel. Oh my god, Viswa is trolling. Opening comes very natural to him. Oh god, he got the piece. What to say? I also lost like this yesterday. I know how it feels when you blender a piece. I blended so many pieces, what not I blended yesterday. You can watch my yesterday stream. I was blendering just like the way Wesley So is playing. He is just heartbroken, nothing else. He's heartbroken. When you are like that, then it happens. Knight e4. Oh ho ho ho, piece is gone. Bishop into e1. Who plays like this? I think he thought like it's going to be a checkmate, but it's not going to be a checkmate. What is happening? Oh, queen d2 is coming. Queen d2 is coming, guys. And this piece as well as queen d2, if you capture your queen into e1 is a checkmate. You cannot do it. Queen into f2 is coming, followed by queen into c. Black is winning suddenly. Oh god. Oh god, this is amazing. This is amazing. Now he is going to be checkmating, man. Checkmate. Wesley So has won. Okay, Wesley So has, he got his chance. He got his chance. He's a fighter. He's a fighter. Very nice. Very nice. Great finish. Great finish. I liked it. I liked it. I liked it. Last game, maybe last game of this championship. Last 2 minutes are there for this championship. Is this match? Last 2 minutes. Let's see what happens. Knight into e3 is there. Bishop into e3. Definitely e6 is there played. Okay, fine. Queen e7. Keep playing. Keep playing. Okay, we'll look at the game from Wesley's side. Is he going to win the last game or not? Let's figure it out. If he's going to win the last game, it will be very pity that he is going to lose the championship, means the chance to play in the finals just by 1 point. But he was very close. That's what I'll say. He played amazing chess. Nobody came this much closer to Hikaru Nakamura. Everybody just got demolished earlier only. As Biso was already saying, he lost against, he won against Fedosov in a big margin. I know the margin was almost like 15 or more than that points. Bishop into f4. d5. Okay, capture everything on d5. Don't give him any chance, in no mercy. Okay, e5 pawn is hanging, man. Why did he play knight d4? Oh wait, maybe he wants to capture on f5. Maybe he wants to capture on f5. Okay, that's why. What to do? But e5 pawn, I don't know. Queen d8, seriously? I was thinking about bishop into e5 or something like that. f5 is hanging, my dear friend. If I capture on f5, what will happen? Yes, he captured f5. Just curious question. Bishop g3. The d6 pawn is weakness. Okay, we can bring the king up on knight d6. Yes, if he captures this, then king f2, king e3 will be played. He stops king f2, king f1, king e2 is still coming on the board. Still coming. And what is happening? After king f1, yes, he needs to play it. Knight d4. The pawn is being attacked. e2 might be a check. King to f2. And now what next? Maybe bishop e3. The knight needs to move. If the knight moves, the pawn on e2 is falling. The pawn on e2 is falling. We just need to play bishop e3. Okay, he's supporting everything. I don't understand why is he even supporting everything. Is it really necessary? Okay. There was bishop h4 check was there. That's why he played first. Stop the check. Very clever. Very clever. Okay, he is going to draw. I think he is going to draw or what? Come on, man. Win the game. Win the game. He's going for the a7 pawn. Capture the pawn. Knight c4. Yes. b3. Come on. b6 pawn is also gone. Oh my god. He's going to win the last game also. 1 point. He's going to win only with 1 point. Amazing player. Amazing player. Hats off to him. Now if knight a6, then bishop d6 will be played. Knight will be trapped there. It will be fun. It will be fun, guys. Amazing chess. What a fighter. What a fighter. What a fighter. King is coming there. King is coming there. Bishop. Just bring the king up. If the king b5, b6, okay, fine. b7. Now b8 or a6, a7, just queen the pawn. Okay, why is he not playing that move? a6, a7. Oh, come on. Play bishop here. Correct. Knight c7 is coming on the board and he is just going to win. Oh, he's just prolonging the case. Okay, this game he can even win with this thing also. Keep on pushing the pawn. Keep pushing the pawn. No draw. Okay, no draw today. g6, amazing. h7. Okay, he has one. Amazing. बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया. I loved it today. The way it happened today is just amazing. Just amazing. He won the championship just by 1 point. 12.5, 13.5. What a player. Great match, right? Guys, even if Wesley So has lost, we should do Wesley So OP. Wesley So OP should be there in the chat, guys. I know that very few people are here, but I'm really happy the way it is played. Wesley So played amazing chess. So that's what we have today. Nakamura won just by 1 point, guys. 1 point. 13 and a half, 12 and a half. Just dodged the bullet. Yeah, he just dodged the bullet. Yes, Wesley So OP should be there, guys. Amazing, amazing. Amazing chess and amazing games. I enjoyed today. Did you enjoy, guys? I hope you enjoyed with me. And we'll be meeting soon with Wesley So and other game, MVL's game. I'm not so Wesley So. I mean like Carlson versus MVL game very soon. What a play! Yeah, he played amazing chess, guys. Naka survived. Yes, Naka survived. Carlson OP. So guys, we'll meet very soon and I'll be posting one video tomorrow. Do watch the video, and if you like my videos, do spread it with your friends also. That way you can help me to grow my channel also if you share my videos with your friends. Okay. Yes, I'll be covering all the games, Manish. Don't worry, because in the next stream, Karthik is also going to join us because he told me this thing. Karthik is a grandmaster and he'll be joining us. Hardik, I told you this thing that Hardik, you need to work on your tactics. I remember your question. You are 1200 player, and you need to work on your tactics first of all. If you do that thing, then it will be much more better for you. And one thing is also there that apart from tactics, try to look at the classical games or read some books which will help you to build up a little bit positional understanding. But until you reach 1700 1800 rating, your tactics needs to be very good. And one more thing is also there that you need to study basic end games, because if you study basic end games, then also it will help you to play in a much more better way. Yes, Manish, I'm here. Please tell me what do you want. Just wanna say I was searching in YouTube playlist, but headings are so short, not getting proper video. But their headings are so short, not getting. Searching in YouTube playlist, your playlist. Okay, which one do you want to search? Please tell me, Manish. What do you want to know? Sir, what's time you are going to wake up tomorrow morning? Saurabh, I usually wake up around 10 or 11. It depends upon my sleep. If I'm sleeping in the morning, I wake up around afternoon. So it depends upon my mind. So in the morning, it's very difficult. You can say like my day starts with the afternoon. Or morning earliest is 10 o'clock. 9 or 10. What do you want to search in my playlist, Manish? Please let me know. I will guide you. Maybe I'll try to, I will mail you screenshots with details. Yes, Manish, that will be great if you mail me the things which you want, and I will try to tell you about it. Yeah, Sagar, what about health? Yeah, my health is okay. I will take care of my health more. But these streams are there, no? So that's the thing. I exercise sometimes. I'm feeling very tired now. I will take your leave, guys. Oh, Abhishek, CNBC hours means you are into share market. Well, I don't do that much workout, but I do a little bit sometimes. Not that much workout. Sir, make one day once in a week you play against subscribers. Once in a week, it's very difficult, but I will try to play at least 15 days. Once in 15 days. Okay. So guys, I had fun with you. You were till the end you were there. Thank you very much for all the love and support. Okay. COVID-19 ho gaya. Yeah, I got COVID-19 last 1 month back, guys. So I'm recovered now. I'm just recovering. I'm sleeping and all. Sir, can we see you playing against Magnus Carlsen one day? That's a very difficult question. Maybe we will see. We'll see, guys. It's a very hypothetical question. Who will not love to play against Magnus Carlsen. If it's in my destiny, it might happen. I wake up because of Republic TV. ठीक है दोस्तों, मिलते हैं in the next stream. Till that time, do like the stream before you leave, and I will be ending my stream now. Good night and take care. Okay, bye bye. Love you all for being there, and we will be meeting with Karthik, and tomorrow I'll be posting one video. Don't miss that video. Okay. In the next stream, Abhi, tell me about it, or you just email me. You can visit my website and you can email me about that stock. I'll think about it. Okay, chalo, good night.